What up? How we doing? Good to see you guys again 2 nights in a row. Pretty cool. If you're watching this as a VOD after the stream is done, leave a like and subscribe, and then fast forward a couple minutes in. That's when we'll get starting watching these videos. In the meantime, what's up, chat? If you're watching this and you're hopping the live, comment 1 right now so I can see who's watching the stream. Looks like perfect. Yo, what's up? How we doing, everyone? Comment 1 right now. Also, if you're in chat, I'll say hi. Maria, Eggs, Fireblaze, Spesok, Nicholas, Mason. What's up, everyone? Yeah, comment 1 right now if you can see this, and also leave a like on the stream if you haven't, to claim your free nothing. We got some interesting stuff tonight. Gonna be hanging out, having a good time, watching some of my favorite videos that I also think you guys would enjoy. I'm going to read chat for a second, so if you have any pressing questions before we hop into this, let me know. Katie, what's up? How we doing, everyone? What's up? Comment 1 if you're listening to this. Comment 1 if you can hear it. And tonight, it's going to be a chill stream. I like coming on, just saying what's up to you guys. I'll be answering questions throughout. We'll be watching some good stuff. Just kind of hanging out together. So comment 1 right now if you can hear this. Leave a like on the stream. And with that being said, let me know if the quality's good. We'll hop into this.
This is a death angel, a terrifying creature that hears every movement you make. And even if you're underground, you aren't safe because they will dig through the ground to get you.
Some people just think that normal Minecraft isn't hard enough, man. I can barely beat the Wither. Like, I've gotten good at PvP, but I just can't beat the Wither.
And we're gonna try to trap the Death Angels and make an atomic bomb to blow them up.
Are you Sigma?
And make them
Definitely
disappear
not.
from our world forever. Oh man, this is gonna be really bad. So we gotta start off and get some wood ASAP, bro. These Death Angels
Alright, I'm
are
starting a
ruthless
goal.
and will instantly
For every
kill me
super
with
chat I
no
get,
armor
I'll do
on. Like,
10
actually,
push-ups on screen.
one hit and I'll
So,
fully die.
if you want to
let's
see me
just make
sweat,
ourselves
the same.
crafting table and then some sticks. And yeah, as you can see here, when I break that, I get this sound emitting thing. Even when I walk around, I get sound emitting. So every Death Angel that's around, and I don't, whoa, the spawn is actually crazy. What the heck?
Do you like chocolate?
Oh, that's awesome.
I actually don't like
I
chocolate.
don't think any Death Angels
I know that's
have
kind of
actually
crazy to hear.
spawned in
I
yet
like
because
low-key
they come
don't
from
like chocolate.
meteors, and I haven't heard of meteors.
I like a
yet.
piece of
Let's just
dark
go ahead and
chocolate.
get started on the basics, bro. We gotta get
I like the
stoned, we gotta get
ambience of
prepared,
this
man.
Minecraft mod.
This is
Like, I know they have like the whole horror
God.
thing,
Oh god.
but
oh god.
I just
Okay.
like
Hey,
the
man, I'm
deep
on
fog
hardcore. I
and like
only
the
have
colors. It
one
just
life.
makes it look scarier, in my opinion.
Gotta get out of here. We can just go ahead and have that guy burn, honestly.
1 or 2
because-
years ago, you
Yeah,
streamed
no
for the
shot
first and
I'm
second
dealing
time,
with
and the
that.
second
I think
time you
some
were in
of
your
our biggest
basement. Everyone
problems in
said
this
someone was
world is gonna
watching
be
you.
food.
Yeah,
I think
Mason,
it's
I used to
actually
stream a
gonna be
couple
our
years
only problem in
back.
this world. Obviously, survival is gonna be super hard.
That wasn't
but
super
I think
sustainable
food
because
is
I
just
was
gonna be
like
one of those
really
things
putting
that
on a
are
show,
really
and
hard to come by.
I'm coming back to streaming because I graduated college.
I'm
I'm
just
running
gonna
a
have this
business
creeper
during the
blow up,
day
bro.
and posting on
Nope,
social,
nope,
but
nope.
oh my god, bro, almost died.
Oh my god.
But I'm kind of
I'm
here to
sitting
just
on
have
half
fun,
a
hang
heart.
out with you guys.
Okay, we need food as soon as
So
possible.
feel free
What
to ask
the
me some
heck?
questions.
Dude, no way. I am gonna get this wood though.
And
We don't have much time. I don't know when the Death
I
Angels are
just
gonna
want to hang
start
out with you
spawning
guys.
in, but they could come at literally any moment. I kind of want to go in here too, but what if there's skeletons inside
Start
of
a
this desert
goal,
temple?
one super
Oh
chat.
well, I'll take my chances. I don't hear any
All
bones rattling,
colors.
so I think we're fine. I just need to be very careful
colors.
down here.
Oh, I don't know.
God,
I can't start a
actually
goal.
can't see anything down there. We have to do this so we can
If
get
you
some
could
charcoal.
if you
It
could
is
eat any
way too dark.
Minecraft
Okay, and now we have torches.
mob.
Now I can
Oh, I
actually
didn't. It was
see.
covered up.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
bro,
fun
I'm
watching
going this
you
way.
get psychologically
I'm
tormented.
skipping
Dang,
straight to the
okay.
end. What do we got here? We got bones
I
and
was kind of
bamboo
playing a
and golden
bit,
horse
you know
armor.
that, but
Well, that's not really useful for me
if I
at
could
all.
eat one mob. Creeper sounds like I'd
We can take
die.
this in this
Zombie,
chest. Dude,
I'd probably
which
get
are
sick.
diamonds and iron? Yo, that's
I mean,
absolutely
let's
crazy.
say a
And here we go.
Minecraft.
We can
All
use
right,
the
everyone
rotten
in
flesh
chat
as
right
food.
now, let's
I
answer
am
this
desperate.
question.
I'm just gonna use this.
What Minecraft mod would you eat? And it can't be like a sheep. It has to be one of the monsters. So it can't be something you normally eat.
Oh my god. Okay,
I would
that
say
is pretty
skeleton,
good.
because like the bone marrow could be
Let's
good, but it'd
go
probably be
pick this
rotten at
up.
that point.
And then let's go try to find food, bro. We gotta
Ender
find
drag.
animals. We
Ooh,
gotta get something.
fry me up a
Actually,
little slice of ender
hold
dragon. I
on
could do
now.
that.
Maybe in the water there's
I just got on
fish.
stream. What I
This may be
miss?
our best
What's
bet. There are
up,
fish down
IDK? I
there.
forgot.
That is
We're just
good.
chilling.
There's puffer fish though. We want these kind of
I was
fish.
telling chat
These
that
are
during the
good
day,
fish. These are
I
the fish
obviously
that we can
post
cook and
on my
actually
socials, and I
eat.
also what I'm
Also,
doing
in
full
this
time is I run a
world-
business
Oh, there's some
with
tropical
my
fish.
partners
In
to
this
do it.
world, there's only the death angels.
But at
That's the
night,
only
I'm just here to
creature I
hang out with you
installed in this
guys.
mod pack, so that's all we should
Didn't know
be
you
worried
streamed. I usually don't stream. This is kind of a rare
about.
rare
Oh my God, and
occurrence,
there's two of them.
or it was.
Two meteors just came
But
down, bro.
I got the time
One
now. I'm
fell
not in
over
school.
there, and one
I kind of like
somewhere
live streaming if
this
it's
way.
chill like this. I used to go crazy a couple years back. I
Okay,
can't
so
do that.
the good thing is, at least death
Will those be
angels
posted on the
can't
channel?
swim. They actually cannot swim.
Yes. So all the live
we should be
streams,
fine. They
you just go to
actually
the
do
live.
lie in water.
So if you want to watch these later or my old streams, because I stream, I'll be streaming like 2 hours, 3 hours a day maybe, or at night whenever I can. But also running like stories when I go to sleep for you guys to sleep too. You can go to the live tab on my channel. You can watch
See
them
if we can
anytime.
find the one that landed from that meteor.
What's up,
It's
Steve? How we
somewhere
doing?
over Here. I just don't want it to kill me.
You
Yeah,
should
I
do
have no idea
Minecraft
where it
vids.
is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not as
Uh,
committed
we'll
to
just
Minecraft as I
assume
used to
that
be.
it died, yeah.
I kind of do Minecraft
Yeah,
vids.
that's
I mean, my stories have
probably what
Minecraft in the
happened.
background. The streams were something. Yeah, dude.
And something that's really interesting about these meteors that come down is
Also, I know we're watching this,
sometimes-
but feel free to ask me
what the
any
heck? Is
questions.
that
I'm
Death
checking
Angel
chat.
meat? Wait a second. Yo, we just got
Be a
some
shulker?
Death Angel meat, bro. Anyway, something that's really
Are
interesting
villagers
about these
human, your
meteors
opinion?
is sometimes they
No.
can come down from the sky
Well,
and they can have mushrooms
they're
that grow in them.
humanoid. I
And
wouldn't
if
say
they
that they're
have
human,
mushrooms
though.
that grow in them, that means plutonium ore right here is inside of the meteor, and with plutonium we can make, well, refined plutonium, and with the refined plutonium we can make an atomic
I gotta go.
bomb. And
All
then
right,
we
peace
need
out,
the
evil fluffy
atomic
bunny
bomb
and spray
launcher
sock.
to actually set the bomb off, and we can
Are we
destroy
raiding? If you guys want to
bunch
raid
of
me,
land
give me
that
some
way.
viewers.
I think that's
I got
gonna
no
be
problem
one
with
of our
that.
goals this video. Now that the Death Angels are
Taking a
spawning in,
DNA
I do
test.
want to make a boat.
Is that the you mean the
get
Lizzo
to
song? You're literally
that
doing
piece
it.
of land over there. Just
You could be
somewhere where
Minecraft mob.
animals
Which
are,
one
man.
would you
All
be?
of this, yeah, actually, let's go over here because all of this is jungle. I don't want to go for a jungle, so we're just gonna.
Low-key,
go
I'd be a
all the way over
wolf,
there.
bro.
I also wonder how many hunger bars this Death Angel meat
Steve?
actually
Yes,
fills
actually,
up.
low-key, I'd
Oh,
be Steve.
Please tell me. Oh, there's fire up there. That
I
is
am
not good. Why is there
Steve.
fire up there? Oh God, part of me
Sam, I
thinks
didn't
that
know
there
you
are Death
stream.
Angels here.
I really don't. I
Because
just
why is
graduated
there fire up
college,
there?
and I'm just doing this
There
at
should
night because I
not
have the
be
time
fire
now.
up there.
Not
Oh, this
every
is
night,
bad.
obviously, but
This
I'm gonna
is
try
bad,
to
though.
because this is fun.
Here, I'm just gonna. Here, I think we can walk.
If you were the
We can
owner
walk fine.
of
I
Minecraft,
don't
what would
see
one
anything.
change
I
would you
think we're
do?
safe. Obviously, there's coal up there where that fire
I don't really like how
was.
in new Minecraft they
I do
just
wanna
keep
get
adding
that,
so
but yo,
much. I liked how bare
We
the
gotta get
like
these.
how
Okay,
simple the
there
game
aren't Death
was.
Angels here. If there
But I
were
get why
Death
they
Angels
need to
here,
add
they
new
would hear the
stuff.
cows walking around and they would have killed them. So the fact that the cows are still alive means that there are no Death Angels.
I would add a
So let's just
cannon.
go
That would be
ahead
sick.
and kill all.
Because like I don't want to add
these
like a
for
gun or
food.
anything because I
Oh,
like
and
it
there's
kind
a
of
cave
being
there. Okay, that's cool.
like
That's cool. I want to
not
get
medieval,
this
but,
coal.
like,
I did
older
see
style,
coal
if
up
that
here.
makes
Okay, right
sense.
here. Yeah, we got to get this, bro. We need this for torches. We need this to actually cook all the
Aus
food that we
Deutschland,
got. Nice.
yeah.
Is there anything good in this
I actually
cave, though?
took German
Oh, wow.
in
That's, like, not
college
even a
because
cave.
I had to
Oh,
take a
this
language
does not look
requirement. I
like a
can't
good
speak any of it.
area.
I barely
This
passed
looks
that
like
class. It was
a
bad.
great place for mobs to
It's real
spawn.
bad, guys.
It being so dark here. Okay, the good thing is I don't. Oh yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. We got to get all of the animals that are on land ASAP, and we got to build a
Feel
base
free-
actually on water, since water is the
spricht
only
Deutsch?
place that
Nein.
Death Angels won't come and get us.
Ich nicht spricht
Okay, that's
Deutsch.
good.
See, I
We
can't.
also got
I'm
enough
even.
wool
I'm
from
even
that
butchering
so that
saying
we
I
can
can't
make a
speak
bed.
German, dude.
This is really scary, man. I'm not gonna lie. We only have one life. Like if I mess up at all and we die, that's it. That's the whole video.
Ooh,
We're
I didn't know this
completely
isn't
cooked if
hardcore.
that happens. And it's already getting night, bro.
He almost blew up in
I
this.
mean, where is the sun?
It was,
even? I
he
don't
was
think
down to
it's
half
out
a heart a
anymore.
second ago. That creeper.
So yeah,
He's confused.
Where should we build a base at? I feel like right there is a great spot to build a
Hollow
base. What?
confused.
That's
You
an
spin
island
Connor.
in the middle of the water.
Ah.
Like, no shot any Death Angels are gonna get me there, right?
Can you shout out my
Oh,
channel? I
what
have
the
one
heck?
vid
This is
because I've been
actually
busy.
Perfect.
Shout
Oh,
out
this is
Nicholas,
it.
bro.
This was
Post
made for me.
YouTube Shorts. They're
Like,
quick and easy to do, and you'll get more
this is
discovery
actually the
in
perfect area
2025
to
at
have a
least.
base. Okay, I lit up the whole island. We should be fine. Over there's where one of the death
Who's the
angels
voice in the
spawned earlier.
background? We're
God, this game
watching.
looks so crazy, doesn't it? These
We're
graphics
just.
are
It's just a chill
unbelievable.
stream
Anyway, let's
tonight. We're
put this
watching
furnace
some
down and
videos
cook
that
this
I
death
probably
angel.
would have
Wait, I
watched
can't cook.
anyways. So I thought I'd watch them
What?
with you guys.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't expect that. Wait, what can you do with death angel meat then? I have no idea. Can I eat it?
Imagine if there's a difficulty
Oh.
where Minecraft had anomalies.
Well, that
I mean, they do have like
that
lightning
yielded me
strikes and
3
random
hunger
stuff,
bars.
but
And wait, it gives
that'd
me
be cool.
resistance and oh, okay. Death angel meat is actually really good then. It gives you resistance and regeneration. But, you know, it offsets that by not being able to see whenever you eat it. That's good though. That is a really good effect. Let's put all of these useless items that we don't need right now in this chest. And I'm gonna make ourselves a shield just in case we
Yo,
ever
what's
need
up?
it, which we
What's
definitely
up, Shadow
will
Music?
need it at
Yo,
some
you're live
point.
again?
We're probably
Yeah.
gonna have a
I got
few
time
close
now, so I
calls
can
with
go live a
death.
bit more.
Yeah, I feel like I've done everything that I really need to
Also
do. I
do
mean,
some fun
thankfully,
stuff for
there's a
channel
lot of
members
fish
now. So if
around.
you want to hit the
Like, I
join button,
constantly see fish like that one. What the heck is that one even
you
doing?
you got some
I'm
cool
constantly seeing
emotes.
fish just swimming around.
Let me
down
show you
here.
some of them.
Yeah, like over there. So I think we're good on food. And I have this.
If you're a channel member, you can do any of these.
May as well just plant that. Why not? But the point is, I don't really think we need to hit mainland for a while. I mean, mainland's going to be infested by these things in no time.
You see that chat I
So
sent?
think
If you're
the goal
channel
right now
members,
is
you
to just
can
go
type
down to
those
the
in chat.
caves,
I'll also give you
which,
like
by the way,
probably
they
some
can
exclusive videos
dig
and stuff
down.
later on.
I
And
already know this about the Death
might make
Angels.
like Instagram
They
group
can
chat.
dig. We did play this mod before a really long
I still have a
time
handful
ago,
of channel
but
members.
there was
It's
a
pretty cool because I haven't
massive
done much.
update
I haven't
to it,
streamed
so
in
that's why
forever.
we're playing
So
it again. And yeah, the Death Angels can actually be in the cave, so I'm worried about that.
do you know that Tulavu is a country? No.
Oh, yeah, you hear it? Oh, I heard one just spawn. Oh man, that is not good. What if they spawn like right on my island? I just thought about that. Wait, where did they spawn at? I have no idea.
All right, chat. Pausing this for a second. Yo, shout out Shadow Music. Welcome to the channel member. Let's go. All right, everyone type W Shadow Music in chat. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. You got access to the emotes. And then also if you use Instagram, message me on there saying that you just, with a screenshot of you joining, I'm gonna make a group chat with all the channel members and I'll actually be active in there. I'm not active on Discord or anything. So type in the chat. Appreciate you becoming a channel member. Anyone else becomes a channel member, you get access to the emotes, and then also we'll make a private group chat. You can ask me questions or whatever.
Oh, nice. There we go, too. We really needed that. We
Welcome, brother.
Any coal left. Yo! This is huge. Let's go, bruh. Ooh, also with this copper that we have sitting right here, I can go ahead and make a radar. I think a radar, you can see if a Death Angel is near
Mac
you.
or Windows?
That sounds pretty good.
I've
so
been on
normally I
Mac
would
for my
never
entire
pick
life.
up copper because it's pretty useless.
I haven't been able to play like any game
But
except
I will
Minecraft.
make an exception today. And we gotta go make a new pickaxe. God dang it. Oh, it's weird. I'm not really seeing anything out here. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I need to get near where they spawned for them to actually spawn. Oh, yeah, I definitely do.
Who is
Wait,
from
whoa,
Argentina?
Whoa, what was that? What just
What do
fell
you
in the
mean?
water?
Oh yeah, I don't get that question.
Hey, yo, bro. Hold on. What was that that just fell in the water, though? Can we see what that was?
Also, Shadow Music, since you became a channel member, if you want me to shout out anything on stream for you, I'll do that. Also, any other channel members in chat, I don't know if they're watching. I'll shout out anything you guys want.
Was?
As a little thank you.
Useful. Oh my god. Bro, I think it landed.
You can also use the emotes,
I don't see anything.
such as
There's
those.
a little bit of magma there, though.
Let's put some in chat.
Yeah, and that Death Angel is now in the ground. Yo, if he's in the water, then that means he dropped his meat. And obsidian? Oh. Okay, that's cool. But anyway, if he's in the water, then that means he dropped his meat. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, man. We need that. So if a Death Angel is coming close to us, I think we put that on. Because it gives us resistance. And resistance is very good. Very, very good. I'm not seeing anything else though, so I think we go back to mining. You can also get a tameable death angel from a tameable death angel egg. I'm not sure how you get that, if it's
He dropped
naturally
his meat,
spawning or
yeah.
what, but you can't craft it, so
Shadow
that's really
music. If you're
interesting.
still watching the
Nice, we
stream,
found
you can
more
now use the
iron.
sus
That is
emote
going to
because
be
you're
our
a
goal,
channel
by the way. Our
member.
goal
Be a
is
perfect
going
time to drop
be,
it.
where is it? To craft the atomic bomb. Well, obviously to get plutonium, then to make the refined plutonium. Craft.
There's
I
an
don't know how you
atomic
make a
bomb
big
in this game?
atomic
Oh
bomb.
my
It doesn't say
god.
that it's craftable, which is interesting. But the goal is going to be to make
I
an
remember in like
atomic bomb, which is
2015,
fairly
I used to
easy.
always watch like
But then to actually
the
launch
nuke
it
mods or
and
whatever,
kill
and they'd
a
have like
bunch
hydrogen
of
bombs
death
and stuff, and it'd just
angels.
crash people's
So we need a
PCs.
lot of iron, some copper, not too much copper, but we need a lot of iron, and hopefully we can find this
Hey,
plutonium.
if you guys can't
Hopefully
become
one of
channel
those
members, it's
meteors
totally
spawn
fine.
soon.
I
Although
just appreciate you
when that
watching the stream
meteor
in general.
spawns, the Death Angel Queen also spawns on it, and the Death Angel Queen is like actually massive. She's actually super tall. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't do it. I know I said I want to go back to mainland, but I feel like we should try to find exposed iron. Oh, there's coal there. We really do need coal. I don't think any Death Angels spawned. We can do a test. But yeah, I don't think any Death Angels spawned. I think we're fine. Here, we'll do the test like this. So we'll go up to this. We'll go up to the land here. Oh God! And then we'll just walk around.
What was your favorite show as a kid? It can be any, it can be action,
emitting.
cartoon, any show
I'm not
genres.
seeing anything though. I don't think any Death Angels are here yet. Okay.
I liked, what did I like?
Okay. Hold
I
on
liked
now.
SpongeBob as a kid.
Let's go ahead and get the Death
I
Angel in our
liked,
hand. Just in case. I'm going in F5.
I like regular show, but I
worried.
actually like that a little bit
I
as I
just
got
want to
older.
get that coal that's over there. Okay?
I was a big SpongeBob kid, I'll be honest.
That's all that I want to do.
Would
I
you
see
rather
pigs,
live in
though.
Minecraft peaceful, but
Pigs are
everything
good for
hurts
food.
2x,
Okay,
or
I'm just gonna
Minecraft normal
run, because no
difficulty,
Death
but it's
Angels are
0x
coming.
pain?
Now we're doing sound
Peaceful, you
emitting
can't
3. We do
die.
sound
I
emitting
guess you
3
can
when you run.
fall off a cliff,
What about if
but
you crouch? Because there's got to be a sound emitting.
I don't think I could, bro. I don't think I could be in Minecraft. Like, if I was actually in the game, like IRL, I don't want
Nah, that
zombies
doesn't do
knocking my
anything.
door. I love late night walks. Bro,
Oh God.
what was that?
That's not good. A Death Angel spawned.
My
Wait.
friend searched that
not right
up
here.
on
That's
my
just some
school
of the fire
computer,
from
how
the
to
meteor
build a
coming
nuclear
down.
bomb and launch it,
spawned
followed by how to
over
run from the
there.
police. Buddy's asking to be on an FBI watch list, and I don't blame them for putting him on it, dude.
Oh, look at it. Oh, it's down there.
Sometimes I have your old emo kid stories playing in
I
the
kind
background
of
while I play
wonder-
Minecraft. They're
Wait,
fire.
you just killed something. I
Yeah,
just
the
saw
emo kid
particles
stories
blow
are the
up.
best.
Yo,
I just
I'm kind of curious if this
haven't
thing
really got any recently.
can break blocks and
But
come
those
up here.
are
Because I
sick.
thought it could break blocks, but maybe in the new update it can't. Yo, oh my God, look at this guy. He's trying to get to that donkey over there, but he's not breaking blocks to get to him. Wait, maybe he's actually trapped. Maybe he's actually trapped. Wait, hold on now. I'm just gonna slowly crouch away from that Death Angel over there, get up to this coal, mine it, and we'll see if it can hear that. There's a bunch of water nearby. Hopefully the sound of the water, you know, they can't really hear anything over that. This is a horrible idea. Let's do it. We seem to be fine. I don't see anything coming for us. So, okay. I think we're good. I think we're actually fine. Man, this is intense. Okay, let's get all of this coal too. There we go.
I love the
How
ambiance of
much do we have
Minecraft a
now?
lot.
20, not bad. God, is there any more, bro? I really want more. Oh yeah, you can see him down there. Oh, he can't hear us from over there. Okay, that's good. Yeah, he's more attracted to the pigs, but he can't reach the
Where do I get
pigs 'cause
stories?
he's
You
stuck.
got to submit them to my Instagram.
Oh,
Just go to
wow.
Instagram
Rest
and
in
send me a
peace, buddy.
message.
That's good
where I
though, man.
read
The
them.
animals are a good distraction. In case there are any other Death Angels nearby, they're gonna hear the animals
Ooh, I'm
first.
almost all
I
out.
probably should walk around instead of running, just in case. I don't know if the Death Angels will
Some,
target me if I'm running, because then I do sound
coconut
emitting
water.
3 instead of 2, and maybe the animals just do sound emitting
Is
2.
it just
I don't
coconut?
know.
Yeah.
But I do know we gotta
I like the
kill
ones where
all
they
these
mix up.
animals and get all this food. Which honestly,
Can I be a
thinking
channel
about it, I probably
member?
shouldn't kill
Yeah,
animals 'cause they're
all you
a
gotta
good
hit
distraction
is
from
to
the
become a
Death
channel
Angels, and I
member
can
is
just
the
get
join
fish for
button,
food. But I mean, when they're all
and
grouped
you'll
up
get
like
fun
this, bro,
emotes,
it's
and
like, how can I
I'll put you in
not?
an Instagram DM with all the other channel members who
Can I
can
not
chat in
just
there.
kill them all?
I just
Okay.
don't check Discord, so I
think
wouldn't
we're
want to do
fine. I
that.
think we're fine. I cannot believe that we didn't die from any Death Angels doing that, honestly.
Wait, let me pin a comment about that.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I have it in German.
No. We're getting hit by a trident guy.
Join.
No. We gotta get away. Oh, dude, this is bad. This is so bad. Oh my god. This is actually way more terrifying than any Death Angel we just got. How am I alive? How am I alive right now? How am I alive? I don't want to run into another trident guy. Where's my boat? God, get me out of here. Holy crap, man, that was insane. I actually cannot believe that just happened. I thought we were gonna lose.
There we go.
So pathetic. I mean, y'all wouldn't have seen this video if
Also,
I died that way.
I designed a fusion
I
reactor
never posted
from
this.
presenting to the President of the United States.
That
What?
is amazing. Let's just go back to base, man.
Would you rather get paid 50K a week to be a founder of a company,
Let's go
or
back
be
to
a
the
normal
base.
worker but
Chill.
get paid
Try to find
$100
more
per
iron,
task?
because that was a bust. I didn't see any other
50,000 a
surface iron
week
out here.
is a
Okay,
crazy
we are
amount.
safe.
The number of $500 tasks,
So,
yeah, unless it's
during
like
that
sending an
trip
email,
back,
then you could like automate that. But
that was
100% the
pretty
first
wild.
one.
But you can also
Oh,
make
500K.
a hearing aid. And with a hearing aid, if
Well,
you right-click this near a Death Angel, they'll basically get stunned
Five,
for a little amount
is
of
it
time.
500K a week?
And these
Wait,
are pretty easy to make. We just need redstone because we have this. I mean, we
I'm
have
subbed.
enough
I'm new
wood
to your
make a
channel.
block, right? So we
Welcome.
really
How you
just
doing?
need, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we actually just need redstone. So if we can find redstone, which will be down there, and now we have enough iron to make an iron pickaxe. There it is. Hey.
One time was when I was in 5th grade. All my fellow 5th graders were misbehaving at lunch while I kept quiet, and everyone except me got punished at recess while I was allowed to play.
That would be really good.
Yeah. What's the point of recess if all your boys aren't there? I would just go in and sit in detention with them.
They all start coming, right? Like all the zombies.
It'd be probably more fun.
Yeah. So this could be the last zombie. I'm gonna go ahead and put this shield in our hotbar. Okay.
I like that cave ambiance sound.
This could be good. We may be able to find iron here too. Probably not because we're in deep slate, but it is possible. Okay, there's gold. Gold. I don't think we need gold for anything. But gold is chill. Oh my god, what?
Yeah, Nicholas, when I was in
so that is insane.
kindergarten, my class would always misbehave so much. I hated it because I was like, I love following rules. Like, I didn't want to get the teacher mad. I hated that feeling. And whenever the teacher would leave and the class would just start doing some nonsense, I'd be like, guys, stop.
So that's insane. You know, there could be a Death Angel down here. That's what I'm a little worried about. Because it is possible. What is that? Oh, that's lapis. I thought that was diamonds for a second.
I just noticed that. Thank you, Connor. Of course, bro. What's up, Steve? How we doing?
Something, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's get that. Let's get this gold. I did see that lapis up there, by the way, but I am not going to be getting it. Oh,
can I get a what's
God,
up? What's up, Steve?
Iron.
What's up, bro? How we doing?
Yo. We hit.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. Full screen this. I meant to pause it for a second. If you're in chat right now, comment, leave a like if you haven't, and then comment 1. Let's get a little activity in the chat.
The jackpot. There's more iron there, more iron up there. So yeah, let's actually go straight up here and get all of this. Oh my god, there's even some right there. I didn't even see that before. There we go. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Our most recent class was pure chaos because there were 3 friend groups who all sat at their friends and they were pure chaos but smart, so it was ignored. Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Oh,
sometimes the teachers will just like look the other way if they're like smart enough. You got a neck injury. That sucks. Sorry, bro.
This is bad. Oh Jesus. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Wait, hold on.
FNAF or Poppy Playtime or One Night at Gru's? I've never seen One Night at Gru's.
Man, we've had a lot
I love Five Nights at Freddy's as a kid.
mobs,
like I love the lore
regular
behind it and watch people play it.
Not even Death Angels. I don't think
So
we've had a
definitely
single
choosing
close
that.
encounter with the Death Angel yet.
Poppy Playtime. It came
Probably
out
shouldn't have
after
said
I was
yet,
into that stuff, so
you know,
I have to choose FNAF.
That's bound to happen now. But we got 39 iron, dude. And for some reason, I don't know why this is. Oh my god. Okay. Well, there goes that. But we got diamonds. No. Okay, one is fine. One is fine. I think we already have 2.
I hate the new
So it's
Minecraft
fine.
update. You don't get veins of diamonds anymore.
What,
You only
I'm
get
such
like one at a
troll,
time,
though.
which sucks.
Oh, and there's redstone. That's exactly.
Because like the
what we
feeling of
needed.
like finding diamonds
That's pretty
isn't
much
the
the only
same.
reason why
It
I
used to be
decided
like
to
you
come
got the
down here
jackpot, you
and
can make a
risk my
sword,
life
maybe even a helmet.
to get
Um,
some of this.
but now you gotta like
Wait, what?
just like snipe
The whole thing
diamonds.
doesn't
I don't
break
really like
all
that
the
that
other
much.
ores? Okay. Oh god, it's happening
Oh boy.
again, bro.
Oh, I forgot it was on Hardcore
God, this is so
2.
bad. This is so bad. Oh. Okay, we need to do this so I can see. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out. I'm out.
If I was in my
These
block
are
up
way
right
too many
now,
close
I'm gonna
calls.
eat. There we
And
go.
I'm just not liking this at all. So let's just get out while we're ahead.
I got
You never
pushed
know
at
when a
school.
death angel
You got a
could
neck
show up,
injury?
too. They could be burrowing
Dang, what
underground
happened?
to reach me right now. Just nothing about this.
I'm on
is
summer
good.
break. Hey, welcome.
Oh, and you hear that? Ah, that's the sound of a death angel spawning.
Yeah, bro, so cooked.
Oh god. You know what? I probably should come up here just in case they spawned on my island. I probably should come up really slow. Hello? Anyone? Okay, we're safe. It's all good. It's all good. We're chilling. We're chilling. Let's just go ahead and cook all this freaking iron. That is so much iron. Oh, we're running low on coal though. Yo, well, at least we got redstone. That's kind of weird that we only got 4 pieces of redstone. Like, that is a shame. But, bro, that is unbelievable. Wait, hold on. We already have enough, minus the plutonium. We just
Yo,
need...
Chad, are you
know
guys on
what?
summer
We should
break
go
yet?
around and look for...
Just type below.
Yeah. Just like that. Just look for those spawning.
18
Oh,
watching,
that's
now
what it drops. This
13.
is dropping
Now let's go for
fire.
30. See if we can get
Because one of
30
these
concurrent people in here.
are
Be
gonna
sick.
spawn with mushrooms on them. Yeah, check this out. Watch. I just walk around here. Wait, what? Are they not coming for me?
Until June 10th, wow. Feel like that's a while.
There's sound emitting.
I mean,
Maybe
not
it's 'cause
technically,
they
I'm
know
not
that
returning.
it's
Yeah, I
water
mean,
and
I
they don't wanna
graduated
go in the
college,
water.
so I'm on
that
summer
be?
break forever in a sense.
Huh.
I rolled my neck and I heard
That is
some
weird.
snap, but a lot of
They're just
snapping.
chilling
Yeah,
up
that's
there.
not good. And I
Hey,
couldn't
well,
move my
good
head
for
for an
y'all.
entire week. Wow, that
Good
sucks.
luck. I mean, there's water all around. There's not really much you can do, but hey, I respect the hustle. Ah, here's another one.
What video is
That's
this?
one. That's the one with the
Minecraft
mushrooms
mod
on
can
top,
only
with the
hear
big-
you. A
that's
Quiet
the
Place. So you
big
gotta be like.
mama. That's the queen
In
death
this one,
angel.
it's like the
She's
Quiet
actually
Place
gonna
movie. If
die,
you
so,
saw it,
know,
where it's like you
rest in
can't.
peace. You can see her head falling.
It's like you can't.
Oh,
You gotta be
Jesus
quiet,
Christ,
or the
that's
thing
insane.
comes for you and you're cooked.
Okay. Well, that is the meteor that has plutonium. We could probably watch her die. Ugh, I don't want to go down here. Where is she? Oh, she's at the very bottom there. You see her? You can see her outline. Ugh, if we get near that, we're dying though for sure. Oh,
I mean,
she
you
just
had to
died.
balance normal adult stuff and
Oh my
college
God.
stuff, so technically less
We actually have free
responsibility
reign
and
on
more
this thing.
time
That is the best
and
part
more at the
about
same
building
time.
a
Yeah,
base.
college is
Oh,
interesting.
you know what these are too, I think?
Um,
I think these are Death Angel.
I've seen the movie before, and
eggs.
what did you just put a bunch of DNT down and explode
Like,
it?
I think newborn
I
Death
think that's
Angels
what it
spawn out of
was. I'm
those.
trying to remember.
Eh. Not like it'll matter too much, though. They're just newborns. It's not like they can hurt us too much, right? Nah, definitely not. I'm just gonna mine this obsidian with an iron pick. I know I'm not gonna get the block drop, but yeah, there's plutonium under this, and I don't want to waste my 3 diamonds on a pickaxe when we're gonna need to make the atomic bomb with those diamonds. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, hold on. We can do this to block it up. Yo. No! You probably need a diamond pickaxe to mine it. Bro, it mined so easily with an iron one. I figured out...
Ever see Minecraft movie Chicken Jockey?
Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean, some of my
That's
college
the only
friends
way
went
we
to
could
go
have
see
ever learned that is by
Minecraft movie.
experiencing it and failing. So we experienced it.
The
we
movie
failed.
itself was
Now,
technically
I
kind of
guess I
bad, but
actually
like
do
I
need to
enjoyed it
make
because
a
I
diamond
love
pickaxe,
Minecraft.
even though I
And it
really
was a
didn't
fun
want
movie. It
to.
wasn't a good
I guess
movie.
that's the only way we're gonna be able to get plutonium. Dude, wait a second, man. I can
Want me to
get a
explain
full
my
set of
fusion
iron
reactor?
armor now,
Sure,
so
go ahead, boss.
Go ahead and make the helmet.
Cheese or milk
the
or
chest
yogurt?
plate, boots,
I guess cheese because I have it on
leggings.
more things.
Oh my god.
I don't really drink
that
milk
is
by itself.
insane. Yo.
I used
Okay,
to a lot. No,
diamond
I just don't.
pickaxe.
One day I just stopped.
Surely now with a diamond pickaxe we can mine that.
Yogurt's fine, but I'm kind of
I don't
particular
know how
with it.
else we could mine plutonium ore, right? Unless you would need netherite. There's no way. They would not make that complicated, right? Here. Wait. Okay, that did drop. Oh
There
my
we go.
god, we got this achievement. Radioactive age, discover plutonium. Hold up now.
Yo, what's up,
Yo!
Connor? I used to
So
watch
this
your
is the
videos
achievement
about a
we
year
got
ago
for
on long
loading into
car
the
rides. What's
world.
up, King Ninja?
Plutonium. Now we can
Yeah,
refine
no,
it. Then we crafted atomic bomb.
it's
Then we
always
crafted
curious to
launcher.
hear. I used to have
Holy,
people
a throwable
comment, and
bottle.
actually, you guys in chat
Whoa,
comment
I don't even know how
for
you
my
did
long
that.
videos
Acquire
or my
a throwable
stories.
bottle to distract the death angels.
What would you do
Yo, do you
while
think
you
there's more
watch them? Would you
plutonium
just
in here,
watch them
maybe?
straight up, or would
I
you play
can't
video
believe that
games,
the
go to
queen
sleep?
spawned
Like,
here and instantly died. That's crazy. This could be it. Yeah, that goes straight down there. So I think that's all the plutonium that was in here. Hey, that sucks. That's a shame. I think we need 3 plutonium to make the bomb. But oh, there's another one. Yo, we got 2 now. So there are 3 plutonium that spawn in here. I just messed up. God dang it. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for another queen to spawn then. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Rip. And I'm just gonna
watch
leave these
them
eggs
or play video
because
games
these
with them as the
newborn death angels
background.
aren't gonna be able to
I
go
watch your
anywhere,
videos in the
so.
background
Yeah.
of video
Sucks
games.
for
Yeah, a
y'all.
lot of people play games while they throw my stuff on.
Oh, whoa! I didn't even realize I have
Pretty fair.
5 death angel meat. What? From the queen? When did I even pick that up?
My poppy
from the
fought in the
queen.
Vietnam War and got a
That's
purple
good though.
heart medal.
If we
That's
ever
sick,
get in a
dude.
pinch.
That's really cool.
Oh my god, we need to make this too. The hearing aid is really good. If we ever get in a
Listen to
pinch,
your videos while
obviously use
gaming.
the
Yeah, I
hearing
think
aid, but
most
also
common
we
might be
can
while
eat the,
gaming.
What's this? The death angel meat. That will be chilling, man. With those effects.
Does anyone put them on and go to sleep?
Okay. How do we do this? Let's go ahead and get a bunch of wood. Then with this wood, we can do that.
Hey guys, I'm back. What's up, IDK? I forgot.
A note block.
I love how
and then what else
nobody
do we need?
in chat
Note
is
block,
just
redstone. Okay.
walking through how to build a nuclear reactor.
Just like this. Redstone, note block.
Don't get the FBI too
iron
involved in my stream, bro.
ingots,
Come on now.
2 nuggets. Now we have the hearing aid, bro.
I've
So now if
tried,
we
but
do
my
this
TV
and
is so
right-click,
bright. Yeah, no, I feel that. I
You
feel
hear that
that.
noise?
I usually.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that really annoying noise. Any death angels nearby. Oh, and it looks like those 2 died. I was going to go test it on them. But any death angels nearby, they're going to be stunned for the whole duration of that.
I did
I just
once, but
realized
got
we're
too
on
interested in the
the
story to
3rd
fall
day.
asleep.
It's
Yeah.
about to be day
I try and put on
4.
stuff that's like
So,
interesting enough that my mind doesn't
yeah, let's
wander
just
when I
do
fall
this and
asleep,
go to bed.
but also isn't so
Holy, I
interesting
actually
that
can't believe
I get
that.
sucked into it.
Really
It's a
hasn't
hard
felt
balance.
like 4 days already, but that's good too. I was gonna actually that's
What
not
day
even
is
true.
it?
I was gonna say
Friday.
that's good for a respawn point, but we're in hardcore, so yeah, we don't really get that luxury of respawn points. I feel like since I just used those diamonds,
It's Friday,
and
bro.
need diamonds for the atomic bomb, right?
No, in the game.
That
Oh,
I should go down and
I
try
was
to
like,
find more
bro.
diamonds. So yeah, that's what I think I'll do. And then yeah, we'll have this hearing aid out just in case anything bad happens. We can right click this, eat a piece of death angel meat, and then be on our way. I think
Happy
that'll
Friday,
be the
Connor.
play.
What time is it for
Bro.
you? 7:20. It's 10:20 for
Oh my
me.
God,
I
look
live
at
in the
this
East
cave.
Coast, so
Look how
Eastern
big this
Standard
freaking
Time.
cave is. Oh, did I kill
What are
him?
you watching?
Oh, he
We're
died from fall
watching.
damage.
This one's a
Oh.
Minecraft horror mod. I think the next
Yo,
one I
there's a
want to
mine
put
shaft right
on
there, too.
and chat. You can kind of choose
Okay.
a little bit.
I'm not seeing any
I like those like
diamonds. God, I
creepy
really wish I
Minecraft
had that
like horror
glowing
videos.
ores texture pack.
I know that sounds kind of lame, but I think they're cool.
God, that would be so good right now. Then we could just look around. But because I don't have the glowing ores texture pack, we actually have to walk everywhere. I gotta say, this Quiet Place update is a lot better than how I remembered it.
Okay, that's close to
Back
where my
when I
aunt
played
lives.
this mod. That's so
East
weird
Coast
how,
is
by the
cool.
way, this vein miner mod works on all the other ores, but for redstone,
I'm
it
probably
just,
gonna
you
want to
have
like
mine
when I
them
start a
individually. That's
family.
so weird.
I probably
Anyway,
want to be back
how
in the
this
East
mod used
Coast.
to
In the
be
meantime,
is
while
you
I
could
build my
not go
company, because during the
anywhere
day,
without
like
death
guys, my
angels
full-time
being there.
gig is like this
Like, I
company I'm
would go in a
building.
cave and it would just be full of
It's
death
going
angels.
well.
Like, not just one
Then I
or
also
two,
do
but
social
like
media
50 of
stuff,
them.
and then
I thought that's how this was gonna
I guess
be.
this
I
counts as
didn't know
social
that in
media
this
stuff,
update
but
they
like
completely changed that.
I'm
But
kind of
I
just
really
doing this for
thought that's how
fun.
this playthrough was gonna be, which would have been a lot. That would have been a lot. Yo, I don't need this much redstone though.
Can you play a game?
Hey, we'll take this.
Maybe
Alright,
once
I
I
feel
get a
like
slightly
having a
better
little killing
computer,
chamber
because
would be
right now
cool.
my computer kind of
Like,
sucks.
for the death angels, like some area
And
I
I'm just
could
like
walk
kind
to
of being
and they would just
cheap
fall
about
in
getting a
and
new
die.
one.
Like it's some sort of trap. So
Hey, if we
yeah,
get enough
we're
channel
just gonna
members in the
take
chat,
this
I'll get a
lava,
I'll get a new computer.
go
You know what I
up,
mean?
maybe set something like that up if we see any death angels around. Oh yeah, you hear that? Yeah. Wait, whoa.
Ooh.
That sounded really close.
Yeah, you gotta be slow,
Nah,
man.
don't tell me they spawned on my island. That sounded super close to it. I'm actually gonna crouch all the way back up because that sounded insane. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. This is a good sign so far. What the heck? It's already
What's
nighttime?
up, Connor?
I feel like I just went to sleep.
Good name, man. What's up, Food? How we doing?
All right, we gotta see.
Feel free to drop questions in the chat.
Okay.
I'm reading chat the whole time, too.
No, it's just that guy. Oh, we're fine.
Oh my god, no. Nobody, you're still telling me how to build
that's
a
a
bomb.
regular Death Angel, too.
Do you ever think of lava as liquid?
I guess we could walk
Do you ever
around,
think of lava as
see
liquid
if any
Cheetos?
others
You know what, man? I've never thought of that, if I'm being honest. Can you watch a crime documentary? Maybe next stream. I need to look into, like, what I'm allowed to stream, what I'm not.
Okay, so here's
Because some stuff, like, it'll get taken down if it's, like, owned by a TV website or a TV company.
Okay, that's good.
So I have to be careful.
So here's what I'm thinking. We basically set up a trap that will trap a ton of Death Angels. We're using jungle fence gates. Well, it could be any fence gate.
Oh, million subscriber play button. It's still downstairs. I don't want to get up and leave the stream. I'll remember to bring it for a future stream.
Think it's a full block. They're going to fall in a hole that I make. And then, once they're in that hole, then we'll leave. We'll go set up the bomb, and we'll strike this area and kill a bunch of them.
Also, if you haven't already, leave a like on the stream right now. Ooh, but he's cooked. He's cooked. No.
Wait, there is a Death Angel.
LOL.
Oh my god, that was terrifying.
You're cooked,
okay, but
bro.
this is good because we can test out the hearing aid. Bro, he just killed that donkey. Okay.
I have pasta for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I love a good pasta
away.
dinner,
Right
bro.
when we activated the hearing aid,
I love a good pasta dinner. I can't lie.
Holy. Wait, that is so good. Oh, and look. Wait, I didn't even realize this. He is digging. Oh, this is that Death Angel that was trapped earlier. Okay. Could we kill him, maybe? Yeah, come here, buddy. Come on. Come on.
I love the ambience of this mod.
He's not falling for it. This guy's smart. He's not falling for it. He's not coming in the water. God dang it. That's such a shame. I really want to make my
It's
trap.
2 p.m.? Oh, King Ninja, where are you from, bro?
Because of that dude
It's
there.
10:20 for me. Or 10:25, I should say.
Wait, hold on. This might actually be
It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, buddy. Everyone type happy birthday in the chat.
Is the Death Angel going to come over here? Okay,
better be telling the truth, bro. Just got the whole chat to say happy birthday.
Digging the moat. Okay, I think we're safe. I have to keep looking up.
I left a like for free nothing. Only OGs can remember.
Yeah, we should be safe. We're gonna dig the.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
And this is where all the Death Angels are gonna fall into.
10:25 for me.
Now,
Same for me. Unless you mean it in the morning, not at night.
Fence gates down. And any array, it really doesn't
all right,
matter.
Say it is, and
we
happy birthday, buddy.
All of them up, obviously, so the Death Angels could view these as full blocks and just fall through them. And I'm gonna need a lot more fence gates, bro. We're actually gonna have to get more wood, which is gonna be scary. Getting wood in this world. Yeah, nothing's around.
Oh yeah, if you cut down trees, it's gonna be super loud.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're gonna need more wood than that. So let's just keep going around and mining trees. Keep in mind that Death Angel is over there. But there's trees just right here. It's like, I probably shouldn't be doing this.
Oh, it's so loud. He's gonna get cooked.
But if he's not coming over, then I don't see why not.
Have you ever been to New Zealand? No, but I might be going to
probably
Australia.
That's probably enough. Yeah?
Be a little later on,
Maybe.
but I might be going there.
I don't know. Let's get back, bro. I don't like being out here.
All right, put in chat
like
what country
being
you
out
guys
here.
from.
This is too scary.
I'm assuming most are USA, Canada.
What is that?
But I'm curious.
A baby Death Angel? Bro! Wait, where did you come from? What the heck? A baby Death Angel. Is he gonna come
You react
here?
to more animations?
Wait,
No,
he's
they
not
strike
even
the
listening
they
to me.
strike the stream if I
Hey,
watch
he
those
don't care. He's
animations.
chill. Okay.
I know you guys like them, but I'll
I'm just
literally
gonna make
like not be
these,
able to stream.
These fences, man. Acacia.
America.
Acacia fence gate.
Hell yeah.
God
Das
dang it, I
United
need more
States of
sticks.
Free America.
There we go. We're starting to run low, though. Ah, come on. There we go. Just 7. Ah, we need more. More sticks. Always some sort of problem. It's all good,
I
bro.
have to sleep on the
Now we can
couch
do
because of
this.
my grandmother's coming over. My room is
To be
technically the
honest, we
guest
probably
room.
don't need fence gates in the
I've
middle.
had to
Now
do
that I'm
that a few
thinking about it,
times when people come
like
over.
this is actually overkill. We do
It's
not
lucky kind
need
of fun
this
sleeping on
many
the
fence
couch.
gates.
Like my mom be like, "You don't have to sleep on that." I'm like, "I like it."
But at this point, we're in too deep, so we
Especially
gotta
during
do
the
it.
summer when it
I
gets
probably
too
don't need to
hot.
make this too deep either.
My
Maybe
room
just like
doesn't
3
have AC,
blocks.
but the guest
Yo, he's
my
coming.
room with a
Is
couch
he?
does. So
What is he doing? Are you
he's
coming or not? What are you doing?
ooh, uh-oh.
Oh, dude. Wait, did that thing? I don't know what I'm saying. Why would he go this way? Hey, bro. I'm just gonna do this. Don't mind me. God, I do not like this at all. This is way too scary.
Ooh, might be cooked. Being
The
way
things
too
that I
loud
do
right
in this
now.
game, bro. Actually, the things that I do in this game.
Haven't seen this
It's
mob
too
before,
much.
but why
It's
doesn't the guy
actually
just
too
make a
much.
hole with the trap?
Wait a second. What
That's what I
happened here? A
think
bunch
he's
of my
trying
fences
to
were
do. I
gone.
think he's trying to trap one.
What
'Cause this
happened?
is like, oh,
I don't
the
even know what
water
happened.
messed
Just
it up.
all of a sudden, all of this like big group of fences that I had are just
My
completely
dog
gone.
steals the couch when we
Well,
leave
that's
the
a
house
shame.
to go
I
somewhere.
have to rebuild.
Couch
in the
is lit,
dark where I
man.
can't see anything. I'm gonna have to go to sleep again. Oh my god, that scared me. Just a big explosion. Come on, man. Why are you doing that to me? Look at how many of these meteors are out
Can
here.
you react to
This is
murder
crazy.
drones? I don't know. Is that a YouTube
Oh,
channel?
and there's that
I have
guy.
to like
Okay, I think
screen
this is
stuff
good. I
before I
wanted to
put it
get
on
started on
stream.
this before it got too late, and
Because
this
some
place
stuff
just
gets
got
taken down, but
infested
some
with
stuff
death
we can
angels. So I
watch.
think this is good. So what the death angels
Like
are
if
going
it's
to
a
do
normal
is they're going to
YouTuber
see me
posting a
making
video,
a
we're
bunch of
probably
noise over here.
fine.
They're going to run to me, hopefully fall inside of this pit. This water will push them this way. This water will push them this way. They'll probably land like right here, and they'll all be stuck there. And then once we have the bomb made,
It's a show by
we're
glitch.
really
If it's an
close to.
animation,
We
I
just
can't
need
watch
one
it
more plutonium and 2 diamonds. So
for the most part.
that's a shame that I mined that 1 plutonium with an iron pickaxe, but it is what it is. We'll have the refined plutonium. Then with the refined plutonium, obviously making this will be fairly easy. We have a ton of iron and redstone. And then after that, we make this. So we're going to need another
You
diamond.
play Hollow Knight. I
Probably
might be
don't
able to do
have
that
enough
on a
iron
later
to make
stream if
this
it's
right
available
now,
on Mac,
but
and also if my computer can
yeah,
handle
we're
it,
gonna go
and
down
also
and
stream
mine
at the same
again,
time.
so after we do that, we should be good.
That's one of the
But yeah, so
problems.
this is the plan.
My computer's not that good.
This
I
looks
mean,
good,
it's
I
fine,
think.
but it's
And then yeah, I
getting
don't
really
think they'll be
glitchy.
able to go around. I think this water will push them in one central area. But yeah, I wish these guys could
Have you
come
played
over.
Fortnite before?
Honestly.
No, but all my buddies
It's a
do.
shame that this is where it is.
I just never got into
Also,
it in like
the
2018
reason
when
I'm
it
doing
got
this
big.
here and
My
not
freshman year in
out
high
there
school.
somewhere in the world is because out here we're surrounded by a ton of water, and then it's really easy for me to just get away. You know, if we're doing this in the middle of somewhere, then it would be really hard for me to get away. Oh yeah, the other problem we really have is we have a lot of stuff to be cooked, but nothing to cook it with. I mean, other than this, right?
It's a
But
show that
I
someone
don't
made
know
on
if this is
YouTube.
really-
I personally prefer the Digital
this is
Circus
fine,
posted by the same
probably.
person.
This is fine. We
Oh,
have a
is
bunch
that
of wood
person
over
who
there,
made
too. I
like
can
the
go over there and
Pomni
get wood. So,
stuff?
yeah, I guess we'll
I
just
got
do
some
this.
stories about that out, I
So
think.
okay, cool. Wait, how much copper do we have? Where's our copper? 43? That's enough, right?
Was
How much
busy
copper do
studying
we need?
Chernobyl and
We don't need
science.
any for this. We just need 18. So yeah, we have plenty. And then we need 27 iron.
One of my buddies, I think,
For that.
he's
so
a
36, 37, 30.
he's a
So we need
mechanical
40
engineer, so he's not
iron.
a nuclear engineer, but
We have 15.
I was a math major
yeah,
in
we don't have
college,
enough.
actually. If you guys want to talk theorems and
Well,
stuff, I'm always down.
I needed to go down in the mine anyway. To
What's the
look
most
for more
spoiled kid
diamonds,
you've
so I guess
seen?
we're going down
Ooh, I
the
got some
mine to
crazy.
look
I
for
mean, I've got
diamonds
like
and
personally
iron.
or stories, because stories, there's a couple on the channel that are pretty bad.
What? What is that doing up here?
Oh, you're cooked, buddy.
Actually, what is that doing here? Wait! No way the baby death angels can swim. Wait, that wouldn't make any sense. How is he up here? Can I kill him? Kill him before he turns big, bro. Kill this guy. No way.
Oh, you might be cooked.
I'm just gonna kill him this way. There we go. He's drowning.
Can you send me a
Good.
Google slide of how to
Perfect.
solve the quadratic?
All right.
There's a lot of good
There
videos
we
on
go.
that.
That way he'll die. No! No! God dang it. Here. We got to destroy the sides first.
Have you watched the show Lab Rats? No, but I
Hold
kind of
on.
recognize it. Like, I recognize what
the
you're
heck
saying.
is a baby doing
Remember me?
here?
Yeah, Bulgarian. You're
Like,
from last
actually,
stream. I don't have
I
too
don't
many
like
people
this.
watching my streams, so I actually do remember you guys.
Get back. There you go. Now you shouldn't be able to get up. Now that thing should drown. I don't know if that thing can even break blocks. Ah! That's scary. Oh, it's dying. Yes! Yes! Get destroyed! Oh, and it leaves its body behind for a millisecond before despawning. That's adorable.
I met a kid,
Nice.
Skibby Toilet
Easy
Kid,
Death
that
Angel
called
meets.
me a
The
galaxy
bigger
eater.
question
What?
is how... Look at this guy. The bigger question
Yeah,
is how
Bulgarian
did that little
CS2.
thing
I
get
remember
on
you
my
from last
island,
stream.
bro? Okay,
You should
I'm
watch the
going
Jake
down now.
Ryan
I
FNAF
gotta
series. It's
I gotta
animated,
take
but
one
I've
of
seen
these
other
torches,
channels
though, 'cause I
reacting
don't
to
got
it.
no
But
coal,
did they
so I
react
can't
on
see
YouTube or
anything.
Twitch?
But yeah, we gotta go down now. We gotta find diamonds.
Why do you want
bro.
to drown it so bad? Because you didn't want to fight it.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes! Holy, let's go. Okay, we got 4
Wow.
diamonds. That is enough. That is enough for this. Now we just need a way. Oh my god, this is so good. Yo, I also
Danke
found
schön, I'm German.
a few iron down here, so now we got 10 iron also. So now we
What
just
does
need
that
to
mean?
wait
Thank you very
for one of
much.
those mushroom
I think my
meteors
German's
to
so bad.
spawn
I
with
barely
the
know
big
it.
queen death angel, so we can get another
Yeah.
plutonium.
Okay.
And
Nice.
that's it, dude.
How do I
That's
publish
actually
science
it.
papers?
Then we can
If
bomb
you're
'em.
an undergrad or
That's what I'm looking forward
you probably
to.
want to team up with a professor,
Oh god,
and
oh god,
then
oh god,
like
oh god.
you're probably better off just trying to like get on a professor's research paper
that
and
was
like do
scary.
research
Oh
and
my
get
God,
your
there's
name
more
on
diamonds
it, and then you can kind of build up credibility.
Do I need that? Not really.
It's like annoyingly hard.
I'm being shot at by a
Donka
skeleton. I
means
got
thank
5
you.
diamonds now. I mean, this is good.
Would you rather be a
So,
Discord
yeah, I
mod,
have enough for
Instamod,
a
or Reddit mod?
sword,
I guess
too. I think I
Instamod
do want to make a diamond
seems like the
sword.
least chronically
There's
online,
another
but
diamond right there. What?
I had some good
This is
Discord
right
mods back
at
in my day.
where
They had to deal with so
Our
much, so
entrance
I
to
have
the cave
eternal
is.
respect
How
for
have I
them.
never seen this?
I'm never
Okay.
making a Discord server
Just one
again.
diamond, that's fine.
I'll say that.
Did not expect any to be there, so that's great.
Such a crazy time when we had one. There was like fighting and like
Oh God,
boyfriend,
hear that
girlfriends.
sound?
It was crazy.
There's
I'm
the
like, I'm
meteor
not doing
yet
this.
again.
I'm just posting my
Trying to find
videos.
extra iron. Oh, that
Sean
could be
means
interesting.
beautiful.
That looks like a mine
How long are you gonna
shaft.
stream for?
Yeah, hold up.
I'm gonna be on for a little bit tonight, and then
Wait, I hear
one thing
that
I've been doing is after my
Like, I actually
stream,
heard the
I've
noise
been
that it
doing
makes.
like
Oh, wow.
live compilations of my stories for people to sleep to.
It's just one.
I kind of
piece.
like doing that combo. I'll do
Better
like a
than
little
nothing,
stream
I
here
guess.
where we
Okay,
do
is this
stuff
Death Angel
interactive,
at
and
my
then people
base?
can go to sleep. Almost like
I keep
there's
doing
like
this every
24/7
time I
streams
come
on
up,
Twitch
but one of
that,
these
like, loot
times is
people's
actually going to
content.
be a Death Angel.
I think
at
it's a
my
good idea.
base. Surely.
Can you react to one
Now, was that
versus
what I was
many
hearing,
in
that guy?
Dojo Hyun? If it's
Maybe.
animation, I can't watch animations
be
without
fun, though.
it getting flagged.
Okay,
I have
and
to
I
be
think the
on
way
YouTube,
that
you have to be
we
very
build
careful
this
what you
here,
watch.
This, what is this? The atom bomb launcher. I think we do 2 redstone dust.
Atom bomb launcher.
Diamond,
Sounds a little
stone
OP,
button
not gonna
there.
lie.
Not white wool. Iron, iron, iron. and then
TKG,
2
what's up,
copper
bro?
blocks.
Eggy, what's up? How we
Oh
doing?
my God, bruh. We just got the control center achievement. Holy. How does this thing work? Oh.
I
okay,
watch
so
my
you
pet
put
cat
the
sleep when I'm
atomic
bored.
bomb, once we make it,
Should
you
do
put it
like a
here,
TikTok live, just
then
your
you
cat
pick
pat
your X
sleeping
coordinate,
or
your Z
something.
coordinate,
Might
and
do
then it
well.
launches. Yo, do you think this is gonna cause an explosion so big that if we launch it over there, it's gonna kill us here? I don't
One way to find out.
That's a pretty big way to travel. And then yeah, we just need to
Play
wait
Roblox. I played a few times. It's
on
not really
one more
my
plutonium,
style.
And then we can make
I still
the
play
atomic
Minecraft.
bomb,
That's
bro.
like the only
So we
game I
need
still
9,
play.
18, 19, 21, 22 iron.
Do you guys play Roblox?
much
Just
do we
say
have?
just say yes or no in
9,
chat.
10, 23. Wow, we have
But you
just
rate
barely
Puss in
enough of
Boots
this.
and
That's kind of crazy.
the Last Wish. I don't think I've seen that. I saw the
Bro,
Shrek
one of them
movies and
just
I like
spawned right
those,
here.
but
So they spawn,
everyone leave a like in the
but I
stream.
don't know if
CS2
they
Goated's
spawn
right.
to a
Leave a like
point
and you'll get your free nothing. So make sure you've done that.
or they can hear me.
Also, if you want to help
We gotta
boost the
go around
stream,
this way
if you
and
guys
see.
have another
Yo,
device,
yeah,
you can put it on.
No, they spawned all the way.
Help
Oh
get
my
me in the
God.
YouTube algorithm for
Yeah,
streaming or something.
Really? Wait, that's
If
the
you want to
mother.
do that,
That's
that'd
the
actually be
queen.
helpful.
Oh my god, if we trap the queen.
Do you stream a
Yo,
lot,
we
Eggy?
actually may be able to.
I just graduated college. During the day, I
Uh,
run a business and
I don't
do
know if the
socials too,
queen
but I have more
is too
time,
much
and I
though. The
kind of want
queen
to do
could
this,
be too many
so
blocks.
I will be.
If we see her,
Hey, nappy cappies.
she's
Oh, I
not
love
coming.
capybaras, or capybaras, however you say it.
Nah, she's not coming,
I
bro.
appreciate
This
you.
idea could
Yeah,
have
if you
been
want
a
to help the
bust, man. I
stream,
just wanted to
load
get
up
a
another
bunch of death
device and
angels
watch it
here.
on there.
Bro, another queen. That's another queen.
At this
Isn't
size,
it?
it'll
That one's
actually be
huge.
helpful.
I don't see any mushrooms though.
Have any of you
Is
guys
that?
beat FNAF 2?
Oh my god, yo, they're coming out
No,
of the
but I
sky
love
like
watching
crazy.
those
What
like
the heck is going
people
on,
who
bro?
like gamify
Yo, I
FNAF down
think
to like
that's a queen.
the little
If I'm not
the
mistaken.
little tiny like details. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff
I
I
see
actually
the
like.
little mushroom things, the eggs on it.
Pixel vibe. I think I got your name
Bro,
wrong.
we
What's up?
gotta get
I
this,
made a
bro.
language for my
But there's
game.
so
That's pretty
many of
cool.
them.
My bad. I'm sorry I'm late. Nico, it doesn't matter, man. Just appreciate you hopping on.
I don't
Gotta
know if
go
we're
for
gonna
dinner.
be
Be
able
back
to.
in an hour at
Here we
most.
go,
I'll probably
bro.
be on.
2 queen death angels.
Lore.
Y'all want to come here? Come to me. I need them off. I need them off.
When
of
are
the
we
platform
launching
so
this
that I
nuke,
can get
boys?
on
Come
there.
on now.
Oh man. I need them off of that platform so I can get the plutonium from
Don't
it,
forget to
bro.
leave a like
Oh,
for
God,
free
that is
nothing. You're
scary.
right.
Hey,
Leave a
you
like in
wouldn't
the
mind
stream
I
if you
just,
haven't
like,
for free nothing. It's real. I'm telling you.
Bro, like, she's trying to come this way. It's scaring me. Because they're trying to move, but they can't. Oh, here's this guy. He's just chilling in the water. The thing is, I don't even know what they're stuck on, but they're stuck on something. They can't move. What are you stuck on, bruh? Dang, I didn't even realize here how many have spawned. Like, they're just... Oh, and here's another one. No other queen death angels, though. Why are they all stuck? Okay, so here's my genius idea.
I think
So,
Hollow
we
Knight
have doors.
is on a computer, so
We
laptop.
go
If you can do Mac.
under,
Word of the
and we
day,
break it from under. This
arbitrage.
is
Learn the
best
true
idea
meaning
that
of
I
that,
have.
and you can make a lot of money in life.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
What kind of business do you run? You talking about YouTube? So
but
YouTube
I'm
is a
not sure if
business
it's
because,
even
like,
a good idea.
it used to be the only way I made money,
This
and I
could
did pretty well
go
for a while.
really
And I still do
bad.
actually
Yo,
fairly well
okay, so
if you
let's go
count
ahead
all
and
my
get this
social
door.
media stuff.
So yeah, let's
So I
just
get like
start,
150 million views a
breaking
month on
this,
Instagram for my
and
reels.
maybe we can get
I do a
another
ton of
thing
views on Snapchat.
plutonium so
I
that
do
we
a
can
couple
actually
brand
blow
deals.
up all these
My
death
business, though, we
angels.
basically
Oh, there it
go
is,
into
there it is,
like
there it is.
companies
We
and
just
help
need
them
to-
do
I
their
just need to
social
get-
media. I'm
Come
talking
on,
like
this'll be easy.
financial
Yeah, this'll be easy to mine.
advisors.
We don't even
I'm talking
need-
like
Oh my
lawyers,
God.
realtors, like traditional
Yes.
business people.
Yes,
I think
what we
that's
needed. That's what we
because
needed.
they're
That's
missing
what we
out on
needed.
having good social
Oh
media.
my God, we actually did it.
Bro,
Oh
you
my
can play
God, we
League of
actually did it.
Legends?
Right
Nah,
from
I don't think
under
I.
the Queen
It's.
Death
I think I get
Angel.
too into the
We
game
got
because of the
another
strategy.
thing
Then
of
I'd spend
plutonium,
12
bro.
hours a
Now
day.
we got 3 plutonium. Look at this place, by the way.
I gotta go. Peace out, bro.
Everywhere.
I remember once I got
It's just
scared while playing vanilla
meteor. We may
Minecraft.
have to blow this place up
When I was
instead.
younger, I couldn't. I had to go to sleep every night. I
don't
couldn't deal with the
know, I don't
zombies. It
know.
was too much
I
for
think
me.
that may be the play, honestly. We drop the nuke in the middle of this.
Cool.
And
I've
then we
watched you
just
for a while. I
dip.
appreciate you,
'Cause I
Aggie.
could probably mine this and
Appreciate
pick
you,
this up,
brother.
right? Oh, yeah. I think that'll be the play, honestly. There's so many of them here. Okay,
Yeah, if you-
just like
oh,
this,
all
we
right,
should
we're doing the
make-
nuke.
we would
Let's do it.
find Plutonium. And then
Finally.
find plutonium. Okay, we need a block of iron, just one.
Oh, he has enough.
Let's go ahead and do this. And then I think it's like this. Wait, I'm tripping.
Two blocks. He needs
of
two
iron.
blocks.
Oh my God, we need more iron. I don't have enough iron for that. Do I?
Can you react to
Maybe I
people
do.
playing
Yeah,
Hollow
I
Knight?
do.
Yes. I always
We
plan
just
the
do
stream out
that,
ahead of time
and
so
then
I
we
can
do
add that to like the
redstone,
next stream
redstone,
queue.
refined. Oh my God. Oh my God.
In vanilla Minecraft, now there's
Wait, bro,
fog.
This is it.
It's kind of
We have
scary.
the bomb and we have the bomb launcher.
Finally, my
No.
dream's been realized.
Okay,
Nuke,
let's
yeah.
see how much damage this thing
Been watching
can
this
do.
vid
We're
for a
gonna drop
while.
the
Been waiting for the
bomb
nuke the whole
pretty
time.
much right in the middle of all these death
Everyone comment
angels,
nuke in
and,
chat. Let's get a chant. Let's get a
yeah, we'll
nuke
just see
chant.
what
I've been
happens.
waiting
I
for
think
this
this is a
moment.
pretty
I've
good
been waiting
spot
for
to
this
do it,
moment,
right?
guys.
Maybe right here. All right, we got to write these coordinates down. All right, 511, -14. That's our coordinates. I'm going to go probably over there, honestly.
Can you
and
please
then
raise your
do it.
eyebrows?
Hopefully there's no death angels over there. I don't see any
Got
meteors.
you.
I think the meteors
By the
will
way, I've
spawn
always
where you're
wanted to
around,
know why
and
you
we've just
always
been around
make the
this
kids in
area
your
the whole game.
stories
We
like
have
Discord
not
mods.
been over
I don't
here.
make the
Yo,
stories. I
let's
get
do it,
told
right?
them. So I guess a
That
lot
may
of
be too
people
close. I was gonna say let's
take
do
the
it right
hat
there
off.
on that death angel meteor.
You can see my
But, you know, over here,
My
Might be
beautiful 12th
better.
grade
Okay,
haircut.
and now we put this down. Oh my god, this is crazy. Negative 511, negative 14.
The worst part is I have a
Launch.
hardcore world. I've been going for 160 days. I don't like hardcore because if I get too into it, I'm going to be
Uh,
too scared to play it. You know what I'm saying?
did
All
it
right, where's the nuke, boys? Come on now.
did it happen? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Wait, that's the sound of it. I think it's actually happening.
Is he
Oh my
cooked?
god, I may have
Chad,
just
is he
died.
cooked?
I may have just killed myself.
Show us outside your window. It's too dark.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
he's cooked,
wait,
bro.
wait.
Is he?
Wait, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Chad, is he
We're
cooked?
good. We're good. We're good. Why am I taking damage? Radioactive. It's radiation. Oh my god, look at that giant hole.
Oh, shoot.
Bro, that is insane. Wait, it actually wiped out
Definitely
our entire
cooked,
island.
deep fried,
Our
burnt,
old
sent
home
to
is
ashes.
gone.
Yeah, dude.
But we did it, dude. We
Oh.
killed so
Whoa.
many of them.
I love the
Some
nuke.
of them
Oh,
are
so
still
cool.
alive. Yo,
How did they
what?
survive the nuke?
They'll die to radiation anyway. We won.
All right, that one's kind of fun. This one's interesting. My Minecraft world is deleting itself.
Block glitch is the first of
I love
many
these type of videos. I hope you
uploaded
guys
to a
like them
channel
too.
Called Nights. The channel is sparse, no profile picture, a blank
These, like,
banner,
Minecraft
and
ARG
only
channels are
music
kinda cool.
videos. But these videos
I
are
sometimes
normal.
think that
They're
these creators,
videos
like,
of a player
make them
haunted by a
themselves,
world
like, make the
that is
RGs, but I
deleting
kinda don't care.
itself. A world that holds secrets into one of the strangest stories the internet has ever seen. And the only way to solve it is to watch the first video, where it seems like whoever we're watching is giving us
Wifey's
a
is
lay
cool.
of the land, showing us around
We
their
had each other.
Minecraft world.
I think we
catch
still
a
have each
glimpse
other
of
in
their
Discord.
house and a small
I think I used to
castle
ask him
off
a
to the
couple
side,
questions
and
because he's
then
always good at like
something a
YouTube
bit
stats
odd.
and
If you
stuff.
blink,
He's
you
smart.
might miss it, but take a look at this scenery.
Yo,
In
I
the
watched this
distance,
before.
there is
One
a
thing
single
about it.
tree
Nah,
with
don't spoil it.
only
Don't spoil it.
one
I'm
leaf.
curious.
We have no reason to believe this isn't just man-made, but it feels weird, especially considering all the normal trees around it. But this is hardly the strangest part of the video. As our protagonist keeps walking, he runs into this, a gaping chunk of void. This hole extends all the way to bedrock, and even stranger, all around it, our main character runs into some half-cut down trees. Again, these could have been man-made, but why? Why not mine
Is
the
the
full
sound
tree,
long
and
enough for you
why
guys? Or
leave it like
I'm an
this?
idiot.
Our
Is the
player
sound
hesitantly
loud
goes
enough for you
down
guys?
into the chunk, and I guess after being spooked, heads
Lore,
back
lore,
to the
lore.
surface,
Yeah.
only to find that a giant hole has now appeared.
I'm
in
not
front of
reacting
their
to the
house.
Jenny
They
mod.
freak out,
Don't try and
and
get
the
me
video
banned, bro.
ends.
Come on now.
This hole
I know better,
wasn't there
Bulgarian. I know
before,
better
and
than that.
what
Come on,
caused
buddy.
it is completely unknown, but
I had this
clearly our
happen,
character
some
was
glitch in
spooked, leaving the
Generation.
world almost immediately. They didn't do this to their world, so who or what did? There are a few more things about this video, though, that I didn't point out.
Where's
at
my free
first.
nothing?
For
Leave a
one,
like
on
in the
the
stream.
walk
You'll get a
back
free
to the
nothing.
house, our main character encounters a tree with a missing block, but judging by how he reacts, filling the gap, we can assume that he wouldn't leave a tree like this, and this also wasn't him. Just another weird oddity of blocks seemingly disappearing in this world. Another thing that's strange is the lack of bedrock. Both of the holes we've seen so far have had no bedrock at the bottom. For some reason, this world lacks a foundation. But finally, we can get some concrete info about what's going on by looking at the description.
I'm sorry, Uncle
Weird
Connor.
missing
Bulgarian, you're
blocks
good,
in
bro.
mine and Danny's world. Not sure if this is something that just happens, but I thought I'd put it here and see if anyone knows. Mason Knight 77. Now
What's up,
we have
grass?
a name for whoever runs this channel, Mason, and we get confirmation that he doesn't know what's going on.
When I was in
here
5th
either.
grade, we had
We're
this thing
also
called reading
introduced to
buddies,
someone named Danny.
where you'd like
Apparently,
read to
he
someone in
shared
your,
this world
in your
with
younger
Mason,
class.
but
My reading
we're
buddy's
still
name was
totally
Mason.
in the dark about what's going on and
kind of a
why
troublemaker,
holes
I'm not
into the
gonna lie.
void are appearing
He
all
just,
over
like,
this world. For that,
Russian
we have
mother
to
would be
watch
like,
video number
Mason,
2. The video
are you
It
gonna be
Gets
good
Worse
today?
leaves little to the
It's pretty funny.
imagination about what's to come. Mason leaves his house again, and we can see that 2 new holes have
Watch your
formed
videos
in
on
his
Spotify.
world.
I
One
appreciate
in the
that.
far
Actually, watching me
corner
on
and
Spotify
when
helps me the
eating up
most.
part of the castle,
Because they
Mason
pay
looks around and
significantly more
peers
than
down
YouTube.
the
It's
various
ridiculous. So
holes.
if
He's
you guys
probably
like
scared
both
and
YouTube and
confused,
Spotify,
and
listen
yet
on
again,
Spotify.
there's no bedrock to be seen.
But you can do whatever you
But
like
as he
better.
approaches the hole,
Just
we
if you don't
notice
care.
something odd. There's no leaves on this tree. This tree isn't caught in any chunk errors, but for some reason, half its leaves are totally gone, just like the tree we saw in episode 1. And not to mention, this time there are strange holes dug into the ground below it. For some unknown reason, more and more blocks are slowly disappearing from this world, and Mason is
dude,
trapped
your world might be
inside.
haunted, buddy.
Mason
I don't
then
know.
heads to the castle and begins to repair the ground and then the castle itself. The video cuts to Mason getting more materials from his chest before heading back to continue the repairs. He finishes repairing the castle, but as he turns around, he sees it. A new hole opened up right behind him. In between Mason walking back and finishing the castle repairs, there were no cuts in the video. No time for someone to dig this chunk out. This happened
I had a
as
Mason, he kind of
was
walked up
online,
behind me
just
in the
like we
middle of
saw
class
in
and scared me
episode
by
1.
whispering in my
Probably
ear. I
frightened,
sat
Mason
across
goes
the
to
classroom.
investigate, looking
Are
around
all Masons
frantically, peering
troublemakers?
down the hole,
I don't know,
and
chat.
then we get this.
3 Mortal games, TF2, Minecraft, and Roblox. Yeah, they were big when I was in middle
All of a
school,
sudden,
and they're
all
big
the
now.
leaves
I'm a
around
college
Mason
graduate. It's
disappear,
crazy.
leaving the trees bare just as we saw before. This is terrifying. The world is disintegrating around Mason in real time. But why? What's behind this disappearance, and why is it doing this? The description of this video doesn't tell us much, essentially exactly what we just saw unfold. However, we do learn that this
Probably should get a
castle
beard.
is specifically
I was
Danny's,
lazy a couple
not
weeks
Mason's.
ago.
As
You
for
can
the
add me
rest
on
of
Snap,
what's
Connor
going on
Pugs.
here,
I
we're
post there
still
daily.
very much in the dark,
And you can see,
video
like,
3 is
I was
a
lazy,
bit
so I didn't
strange.
shave.
A
It
new
looked
world
awful.
begins with the
Looked so
generating
bad.
title screen, but it seems
I can't
cut
grow a
up
real
since
beard
right
yet.
after
I gotta wait
supposedly
later.
generating the
I have the
world,
genetics for a
Mason,
good
or
beard, but I
whoever
just need
we're
more time.
watching, already has pretty advanced items, so this world was definitely played through quite a bit between what we just saw. And at least from the terrain we can see, it seems like a totally different world than what Mason was just showing us. Mason walks around for most of the video before planting a rose and looking out over a lake. This video also has a song playing in the background.
Yeah, the Minecraft song. Was he tripping? Chat, was he tripping? Oh, I love the Minecraft soundtrack so much, dude.
C418's Danny. The video is simple but weird, and it seems very out of place. For one thing, why the cut between generating world and getting all of these items? It just doesn't make sense to me to cut out all the progress and only give
Why
us
is your
this.
voice different?
And for another,
I don't think my
why
voice is
the
different. I think I'm just
rose and
tired.
the
You got me late
music?
at night.
To me, though, maybe this is simply meant to be Mason's single player.
If there's a
world,
hole,
way
there's
to
a
escape
coal.
from the horrors
Relax.
happening in the world he shares with
Chill,
Danny. This is his
dude,
peaceful
chill.
reverie away from it all. But the next video is the polar
I binge watch your
opposite.
videos while I
It
do the
seems
dishes,
that Mason
floors,
is
and
back
tables.
on his and
That's
Danny's
sick. That's
world,
a
and he's
new
not
one.
going
I've
down
heard video
without a
games,
fight.
going to
All the
sleep,
leaves
driving,
near
but not
Mason's
that.
house are now gone, and he's not in a good mood about it. Mason punches a sheep and a chicken before walking to the back of his house
Bro's
and
crashing
showing
out.
us a giant crevasse. This is the
You sound
biggest
muted?
hole
No.
we've seen form yet,
I
implying
don't-
that the
I don't like that stuff very
disintegration is
much.
only getting faster. In a
haven't
rage,
done that stuff
Mason
for years.
slaughters all the
I don't like how it
chickens
makes me
perched
feel.
by his base, almost as if he's fighting back against the world itself, and he discovers
I binge watch your
another
videos to sleep,
chunk with
Nico. I
random
appreciate that.
holes that seem to go nowhere, as if the chunk is preparing to be deleted. Enraged, Mason returns home, grabs TNT, and begins exploding the chunk over and over and over again, as if he thinks that it's his world that's out to get him, and he's going to fight back by hurting the
I think he's
world
just crashing
itself.
out, chat.
But
What do
his
you think?
efforts are in vain, and after detonating almost all his TNT, Mason turns around to find that another chunk of the castle has been deleted right behind him. The world is also fighting back, and it's fighting harder. Mason drops his last TNT into the newly formed hole and returns home, slaughtering all the mobs stationed outside once again, accidentally
Chad, is he
blowing up
crashing
his
out?
house, and finally returning to bed in defeat.
He's gonna wake up and he's
This
just gonna
isn't
fall
a victory,
infinitely.
but it seems like Mason has a change of heart, since in the next video, things are quite different. The video titled Repairs consists of Mason doing just that, repairs.
Obsidian door
the world
versus
around
gold
him has
door.
gotten even
You can
worse,
make an
but
obsidian
Mason
door?
doesn't seem to be mad
Bro,
anymore.
what?
Instead, he
Been out of
grabs a
Minecraft.
bunch of
You can
dirt
make a
and
gold door? I
cobblestone
know you can
and
make an
patches
iron
up
one.
both the castle and the holes he made in the last video, almost as if he's apologizing
Connor,
to the world for
I
what he
resent
did
you a
last
friend
time.
request.
The
I'm not on
description
Discord
seems to
anymore, bro.
confirm this. Mason is making amends with whatever supernatural force is haunting
Oh,
his
in
game.
your
I guess he's
members.
hoping that by
I
apologizing,
mean, Obsidian Door
maybe
is kind
it
of
will just
expensive.
stop taking away land.
So
Mason
if you want to
continues
become a
to
channel
patch up the
member,
castle, but
which, by the way, you got emotes. If you become a channel member, you can join. I'll add you to a private Instagram message group, whichever one you want to do. I mean, obviously, Obsidian Door, like I get paid more, so I like that. But whatever you want to do, you also get a big shout out on stream if you do that, but no pressure.
as he
Let's go
brings
back
in
to the
some
video.
ladders, we notice something odd. A chest. Mason doesn't open this chest, and it wasn't here
I'll type
earlier
in
when
chat what the
Mason was
emotes look like. They're
rebuilding,
pretty
meaning that he
cool.
placed it sometime during this cut and what we see earlier on. But why? This is a bit of a weird mystery, and I'm still not really sure what this chest is meant to symbolize. But we can do some deduction
I don't have any
to
money,
maybe
so I can't
figure
become a
out
member.
what he
Dude,
put
it's
inside.
just cool enough for
This
you
is the
watching me.
last
Like, you
glimpse
don't have
we
to
get
do
of
any of
Mason's
that.
inventory before
I just
the
want to add
cut,
a little
and we can
extra to
see
the
that it
people who
looks
can do
pretty
that,
marked,
but like
nothing that
genuinely
weird.
just like you
After the
tuning
cut,
in,
though,
chatting.
once we know the chest
It's all
is
that
in place,
matters.
Mason's
It's more than I can
inventory
ask
looks
for.
like
Just you
this.
watching.
Pretty much
So
everything that was originally there is still there, besides the
no,
cobble that we
don't
know
apologize,
Mason
bro.
used to
I just
rebuild the
appreciate you
castle.
watching.
In fact, there's only
And also, you
two
can leave a
items
like
that
to
were
claim your free
lost
nothing.
across
That's my
the
gift
cut.
to you.
The chest, which obviously Mason placed inside, and weirdly, the rose. Mason picks this rose 20 seconds into the video, and given that it's gone after the cut, we can assume that this is what he placed inside the chest.
Yeah, leave a
But
like if you haven't.
so,
Claim your free nothing, buddy.
why? What's the
What do you have for
significance
dinner?
in placing
Actually, a
this
duck.
rose
My
inside
mom
of
made
the
it.
chest? And
So
honestly,
good.
we don't have any actual proof that that's really what he put in the chest. For all we know, he could have put nothing and just replanted or stored the rose somewhere else.
What time
Regardless,
is
the
it in
rest of
NC?
the
I'm not in
video
NC anymore.
continues
I'm
rather
back
calmly.
in
There are
Mass.
more repairs, and
I used to go
Mason
to
goes
college
to
at
bed.
Wake Forest.
By
I'll tell you,
now,
I
we
don't
can
care.
observe a pattern. Every
Fun's
video
cool.
we've watched so far,
Mom
with the
food is
exception
goated?
of the odd
Absolutely.
New World one, has more and more chunks and leaves disappearing from Mason's world. He starts confused, tries to run away, tries to fight back, and finally tries to make amends. All to
Listening to
no
one of your
avail.
videos,
It just
Minecraft Kids
keeps
destroys
getting worse for him.
$5,000
Throughout all of
setup.
this, Mason sometimes
That one's
rebuilds
pretty
other
funny.
chunks, but the one thing he
Is it
keeps
Minecraft or Spoiled
rebuilding
Kid?
is
I can't
Danny's
remember. I
castle.
think
And
there's
on the
one where they
subject,
destroyed
we never
$10,000
once
setup
get to
too.
meet Danny
That was sick.
himself. But the cause of the disintegration is still very unknown, and Mason isn't really talkative in
Chat, I'm gonna be gone for 1 minute, grabbing a glass of water. I'll also get my gold play button. Just type in chat for the next minute saying Connor will be back in 60 seconds, and I'll let you watch
videos,
this.
so our only choice to solve this mystery is to keep watching. The next video, titled Border, is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. A border formed around the house and the castle. I don't know why, but it keeps getting worse, and I don't know what to do. Mason gives us a tour, and yeah, it's bad. A giant border of void chunks has now formed all around his house and nearby land. The terrain behind it seems to be okay, for now, but it's clear that this area Mason lives in is being isolated by the world around it. The entire video consists of Mason walking the perimeter, giving us a tour of the horrors taking over his world. At one point, something catches his eye. Cobblestone, a not naturally occurring block, and he heads down into the border to explore further. He comes across this weird wall-like structure and studies it for a minute, then leaves. Cobblestone usually implies man-made, but what this structure is very much beyond me. Though given the nearby presence of lava and obsidian, it could be just as easily that this structure was naturally generated when the terrain spliced or was dug out. We have no idea. As the tour continues, we find out that almost all the trees inside the perimeter have been stripped of their leaves, resulting in a very haunting and eerie skyline. This area of the world specifically, where Mason's house is being destroyed, which begs an interesting question. Why doesn't Mason just run? Why doesn't he just abandon this house or abandon this world? I mean, typically, if this was your normal player, I don't know why on earth anyone would stay in this world when clearly something is very wrong with it. It just doesn't make sense to me why Mason is staying amidst all of this happening to him. When Mason does eventually
Yes,
return
he's
to his
back.
house, we can see that a chunk of land that was there before is now
Also
missing.
got my
More
YouTube
corruption,
thing
just as we're used
covering
to.
the address,
Mason
even though I
goes
don't
to
live there
sleep
anymore,
again,
but
and
I wanna
this
be
video
nice.
ends. Things are only getting worse. More and more blocks
I'll
keep
reveal in a
disappearing,
second.
and it's clear that Mason is powerless to stop it. But the next video takes a very strange turn. But before we get to it, if you are enjoying the video, then please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 2 million subscribers by the end of the year, but a lot of people people end up watching these videos through and never subscribe. So if you do enjoy
What up,
these
what
videos
up?
and want to see more just like them, subscribing is the best way to tell me that and support the channel. But thank you so much, and let's get back to Mason. The next video, Calm, is exactly that. Mason is just playing Minecraft. No chunks disappear, nothing weird ever happens. It's just 5 minutes of peace.
Welcome back. Appreciate it, TKG.
Actually, two things. For one thing, 55
What are you doing
seconds
today?
into this
And ask
video,
permission
music starts to
for
play.
to have the stats of my third of mine back in the ocean.
Every other video
Has to be
we
a
see
species
on this channel
conversation
up to this
and
point
name
has
group.
had no music. That
Wait,
is,
you gotta
every
rephrase
video
that. I think I'm
but
speaking idiot and
one,
reading it
A
wrong.
new world. In fact,
How's
this
it like
is
to
the
have 2 million
same
subs?
song that plays in
It's
that
cool.
video
I was
as well. Why that
it took
song
me
is
when I was
present
in
both A New
2016.
World and here is
I
unknown.
was
But this video hides a
a 7th
far
grader, and I was
darker
posting
second
YouTube
secret.
videos.
Searching in the
It took me
captions
100
of this
videos to get to
video,
100
2 minutes
subscribers,
in,
and I
we get a
celebrated.
random
Most of the
string.
subscribers
This
were my
string
friends
is
that I
a
forced to
YouTube
sub to me.
URL, and adding the correct
So,
prefix takes us
whatever
to
you
an
wanna make of
unlisted video
that.
on Mason's channel, Escaping to Hell. It's pretty clear that this video
Oh,
takes place
wait, this
after
video took like a
everything we've
turn.
already
What?
seen so far, as Mason's
away for
tools
1
have
second.
gotten better and the chunks are far worse.
Connor,
Mason
I
heads
make
to
a
grub
mean
obsidian
peanut
from
butter
his
and gummy
chest
worm
and constructs
sandwich.
a portal in front of his house.
Oh, is that
but when
is
he
that a good
enters,
combo?
we get
That sounds
this.
bad, but
This
it's good.
is extremely surreal. It seems from the fog
What's your favorite
and
kind of
textures
cheese?
that all of a sudden we've entered a different
I like a good
version
brie.
of
If we're talking
Minecraft.
like dipping,
The text in the top left
I
is
like
gone, and all of a sudden
mozzarella
Mason
if it's
is in
fresh. Like, that's
creative
good.
without any of his items. But of course, let's not ignore the elephant in the room that this is not the Nether. Instead,
wh-
there is only a road, a seemingly
Where did bro
infinite
go?
extending street that
Is this
Mason
2v2T
spawns
or
in on.
something?
Mason
What?
walks through this eerie dimension until he stumbles across what looks like very poorly built traffic lights. Looking over the
was a
crossroad,
bright
he
flash.
continues straight until
I was
he
like,
sees
what
it,
mod
a
is
block
this?
on the road.
Yo,
Then another,
LeBron
then
and Connor
another,
1v1.
and then
I'd win
stairs,
immediately.
and finally glass
LeBron!
rings. Mason freezes, staring for a few seconds
Connor, me and
before
you,
quickly turning
me
back and
with
running
your
through the
family
portal back to
to
the
that
overworld.
with
On the other
Sunday.
side, he has his items
You
again,
don't
we're back to
hope
normal, and
him
he
in
tears
school-
down the portal. In
I-
the corner of his vision,
I
we can
can't
see
understand what
that
you're writing,
part of
bro.
the castle has been destroyed yet again. What in the world did we just watch? This is no longer normal. Not that it ever was, but even
It was
this
low-key
is out
normal
of
in the
place
beginning,
for
if
this
we're being
YouTube channel.
honest.
Given how he was looking around, it seems like Mason didn't build this, but still, what on earth? I don't really know what to tell you. All we can really do is go into the next video where things have somehow gotten even worse. Mason is moving house, and at first it isn't really clear why, but as he looks up, we can see exactly the reason. Half his house was just vaporized by one of the chunk errors, but it isn't just his house. As Mason looks around, we can see that any land past the border is now
You
gone.
win a
The
back
chunks
shots
in the
challenge,
distance are
bro.
completely removed, and it appears that all that is left
Fucking
of
sus.
Mason and Danny's world are the chunks we can see around us. The corruption has spread deep now, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. Slowly
Would
but
you rather
steadily,
be
Mason
Chronic
moves all
Online,
of his
Chronic
stuff
Worker,
into
or
Danny's
Stage 4
castle,
I wouldn't be
chest
Stage 4
by
Cancer.
chest, item by item.
I guess chronically-
Interestingly, he still doesn't address
Depends
the
on what I'm
chest he
working. If
placed
I
in the
like it,
castle
like, I
basement,
love
but as he's
grinding something.
relocating the last of his
Grinding
torches,
YouTube and social
we
in my
can
business
see
is
it.
the most
His
fun.
house has fully vanished,
I feel like being
gone
chronically
into the
online, you
void,
kinda get
and
depressed
nothing but
kinda
the
fast,
final
though,
back
so,
wall
yeah.
giving any sign that it ever existed in the first place. Mason looks at it for a few more seconds before curiosity, or maybe longing, gets the best of him, and he goes to say goodbye one last time. He visits the pit that was once his
My
old
mom is
home
having a
and
baby
takes it
in
all
9
in,
days?
staring longingly
Wow.
into the void before turning
pretty
to
cool.
watch the sunset. He stays
9
like
days,
this for a
that's soon.
while before finally heading home to the castle and sleeping once again. At
Would you
this
rather be
point, it's
depressed or
pretty
let me
clear
in?
that Mason
What kind of
feels
question is that?
powerless against whatever is taking control over his world. The haunting does not seem to be slowing down, and day by day,
By the
more
way,
and
if you
more
want
blocks
if you
are
guys
being
want to become
removed
channel
from the
members,
world.
you can have
It's
these cool
only a matter of
emotes. I'm
time
putting them in
until
chat.
nothing is left of this world, but we're
You guys
too
are watching
far
this
in
and
to
get the
stop
door
watching
emote
now.
reference,
We have
then
to see this story
you're
through
an
and
OG.
find out what's really going on here. It's time for the next video, Hope. The video begins with a stark contrast to last time. Danny's castle is now
Oh, this is
seemingly
like the
the
one
only
block
chunk
mod.
left of this world, with Mason taking shelter within its walls. We can only guess that there isn't much time left before the world deletes this chunk too, once and for all. From the various cobblestone bridges spanning out into the void, we can guess that Mason was bridging outwards in hopes of finding something, anything that still exists out there. But apparently it was to no avail. His render
Dare you
distance
go
has
skydiving?
decreased, and we watch as he gathers blocks for one final expedition
I like the
out
Earth,
towards
dude.
the
I like
left.
the
But
planet. I like the
this time,
ground. I
he
don't need to
finds
jump out of a
something.
plane.
Somehow,
I'm
in
chilling,
the
you know?
distance, Mason catches sight of a chunk that still exists. A chunk that, for some unknown reason, hasn't been deleted. Why? Why has this chunk survived the disintegration when nothing else did? Regardless, Mason can't believe his eyes, running back to get more blocks to finish his bridge before finally climbing over the edge to admire the intact chunk. It seems like he still can't believe his eyes. Something still exists. There's still hope in saving this world if he can figure out what's special about this chunk. He tries bridging out more but changes his mind, going to mine the tree before again changing his mind and replanting the wood. It seems that he doesn't want to cause any damage to this chunk, to savor it as the final remains of his world. He climbs up to the highest point before being transfixed by the dandelion. He then rushes back to his base and brings over food and a chest. Mason quickly kills the animals that have spawned in the new chunk and then makes some sort of odd sacrifice or prayer to the chunk. I'm not really sure what he's getting at, but he fills a chest with items before giving yet another offering. This video takes a weird turn, and it seems like Mason is trying to use this chunk as a way to save his world. If he can figure out what makes this chunk special, then maybe he thinks he can bring his world back.
Leave a
As
like
what
for free
does
nothing.
make
It's
this
true.
chunk
If you haven't left a
special,
like,
I
you'll get your
am
free
not
nothing.
really
It's a pretty
sure.
cool
I don't know
deal.
why this is the one chunk that survived in the void, but I did find something rather interesting.
You
If
watch
we
a
trace
broken
back
script
to the
mod?
very first
I'd
video,
be
remember
down if
the
it's cool.
weird tree with a
I like
missing
these lore
block that
videos though.
Mason
They're a little
filled
bit more
in? Well,
engaging,
we can
in my
actually
opinion.
line up this shot of the tree with the tree on the surviving chunk, and this shot of the flower confirms it. This is the same tree, the
Little
same
fart in your
chunk
face,
that
bro.
Mason
You
interfered
guys
with
can be
in the
sus, at
first
least use
episode.
the sus
Whether that
emote.
actually means something
Like,
or
preface
just a
your
pure
messages with a
coincidence
sus
is up
emote.
for debate, but it seems a bit too good to be true. Either way though, it doesn't really tell us why this was the chunk that survived the deletion. It's hard to believe Mason did nothing in any other chunk. The next video though gives us some more information. The video is titled Amekania, which after looking it up is the name of the Greek goddess of helplessness. If that doesn't clue you into what's to come, well, you'll see. The video starts with Mason on the bridge back to the castle, returning from the surviving chunk. Given the amount of food he pulls out of his chest back home, it seems like he's going to make another offering. Before he does though, Mason begins tearing down his other bridges before finally heading back to the surviving
I have a
chunk.
mod in the
But
stream?
when he
What?
returns to it, it's gone. The chunk has vanished. The blocks Mason placed are still there, but the chunk itself is totally gone. Deleted. Clearly, Mason's bargaining wasn't enough. The offerings weren't received. This world clearly isn't done taking things from Mason.
kinda
Mason,
sad.
now utterly defeated, looks around helpless, hopeless, as his dreams of saving this world were crushed right before his eyes. He dumps his offering into the void before tearing down this final bridge. There's nowhere else for him to go. Mason heads back to the base and in one quick motion breaks his chest of cobblestone and takes it all with him. He waits outside, watching as day turns to night before turning to the void and throwing his cobblestone in. Block
Why is he
by
dumping all
block,
this?
stack by stack, Mason throws his building blocks into the void until there's only one stack left. And
Why?
he gets rid of that one too. The meaning is obvious. Mason has lost hope. He's given up on bridging anywhere else and escaping this castle in the sky. There's just nowhere for him to go anymore. That surviving chunk was his last thread of hope, and now it's gone. Mason is fully helpless. But as he drops the final stack, he looks up. A tree has just grown.
Anyone
He
else here
stares
like
at it for a
Beethoven?
moment
I
before
mean,
heading to bed and
I don't
ending
listen to
the
a bunch of
video.
classical, but like obviously the GOAT.
This video is a journey of Mason, hopeful about his potential savior to losing it in the blink of an eye, giving up all hope before once again, for a moment,
I kind of like
seeming like
this
he
ARG
isn't
because it's
going
like
to give up.
kind of
It's
subtle. You
genuinely
know what I mean?
just sad to watch, but it still doesn't answer what's causing all of this in Mason's world. Why is it that the castle hasn't been deleted yet when
Does it
everything
like to have a very
else
sus
has?
chat?
Why
Well, I
did
gotta
that
like be
other
very
chunk
careful
take
before I
so
read
long
chat.
to
So I'm gonna
delete?
say
And
something
still,
crazy and get
what in the
banned.
world was the meaning of that Nether episode? It just doesn't add up. But there's only one video left in the series, so if there's ever been a time for answers, it's now. Acceptance begins with Mason heading out of the castle, and we see something interesting. More saplings have been planted. It seems like that tree growing in the last video must have sparked something inside of Mason, because now he looks like he hasn't given up on escaping this void yet. He turns and notices a gap in his fence before going up to fix it, after which he heads back down to look into the void. But suddenly, something switches. Mason runs back inside and grabs his shovel before
Guys,
immediately
make
returning, and
chat
after a
sus.
few
CS2 knows
moments
what
of
happened last night.
hesitation, he begins to
Bro.
destroy. Mason breaks
Oh,
all
he's
his
breaking this
saplings
stuff?
before returning to the only one remaining corner of this island and digging it out. Without stopping, he digs the tunnel all the way to the bottom of the void and then back up, but he doesn't stop there. Mason uproots his entire island, mining all of the dirt before starting to destroy the castle too. No blocks
Dare
are
to watch
spared, and
Fishbowl?
Mason
What's
continues
that?
to dig more
I like
and
gardening.
more, breaking the entire tower
Gardening's
before
cool.
moving on to the next one. Soon, the entire top
Oh no,
half
this
of the
chat's getting
second
too
tower
sus.
is
Oh my
also
god,
gone,
bro.
and Mason pauses, only to then throw his armor into the void as well. He
Not your
continues to
diamonds,
tear
bro.
down the
Come on now.
walls, block after block after block, until all that's left of the entire world is the chest. Mason goes into F5 and looks around,
What's up, Sean?
surveying the void around him.
Oh my
and
god, chat's
watching
way
the
too
clouds,
sus right now. Oh
seemingly
my
at
god.
peace for the first time in ages.
Bro.
Before looking down, breaking the chest, and falling into the void.
Dang.
And that's the end of the series. There are no videos left and
That was
seemingly
pretty
no
good.
answer of
There are other
what
good
comes
ones.
next, what this all means, and why
Disturbing
this
footage.
happened to Mason. All we're left with is a strange, cryptic,
Someone
and
else living my world?
What if your best friend, someone who you spent hours and hours
looks
of
pretty
time
good.
with, suddenly vanished into thin air without a word, never seen or heard from again? Surely it would be terrifying and confusing. Well, 3 months ago, Andrew's best friend Chris disappeared. He vanished from the face of the internet, his account never seen online again. Nobody had any idea where he went.
Leave a like for free
That
nothing.
is,
I gotta do it,
until
chat. If you haven't left a like, you can get a
this
free
is
nothing.
the
It's a good deal.
horrifying and tragic story of Andrew Gaming 67, a Minecraft player playing in a haunted.
Hello. Welcome to a showcase, so to say, of something very special to me. This right here is a world that I used to play on with one of my buddies. My buddy Chris. I mean, we stopped playing years ago. He went offline one day and he just never came back on.
Andrew doesn't know what happened to Chris, and according to the description of the video, he has had no contact with Chris in the last few months. In this first episode, Andrew gives us a tour of the world, and a few minutes in, he gets attacked by a mob of zombies, particularly one wearing full gold armor. This will become significant later on, so hold on to it. A minute later, the episode ends, except it's not over.
Okay then. Hey guys, I just wanted to make another update. Sorry if my audio sounds weird at all. I took out my headphones.
The footage cuts, and Andrew tells us that he noticed that the zombie had dropped a potato and he was going to plant it. And that's it? Well, no. Not at all, because obscured by the darkness, hiding behind a tree, we can see a dark figure stalking Andrew in the distance. If we scroll into the comments, we can see that Andrew is pretty frazzled by the encounter. He mentions it might be a texture pack bug, but he doesn't really know. But the world is definitely on single player, so who is this entity watching Andrew, and is it at all connected to the disappearance of Chris? Well, we actually do get some answers, but to uncover the truth, we have to look at episode 2, where Andrew has found a discovery in his world.
Hey guys, welcome back. Again, sorry for the crappy mic quality. I may or may not have made a little discovery off screen.
As he crosses the hill where the shadow player was in the last episode, Andrew comes across a house.
For those of you who are wondering, this right here, this was Chris's first house on this world. And not his first house ever, but I mean, even if I wasn't 100% sure that this was Chris's house, this is.
Connor, I have a question.
literally-
Why is Damn
This
It
is
Damn
this Austin
isn't?
Cobble design in so many of his builds.
I don't know,
Design
man.
choice he adopted.
It's a philosophical
like
question. I
Olive
can't answer
Garden, I
that.
guess.
This is Chris's first house. Apparently, he was a big fan of using mossy cobblestone in his builds. In the furnace, Andrew finds a singular bone, which is strange. Why would that be there considering there's barely any other items? And a minute later, Andrew gets jumped by another gold armor mob. And just a bit later, Andrew finds another structure, a well.
No way.
Look
Okay,
up, you'll see
I got a
Gullible.
story for
Nice
this right
one.
here.
He explains that Chris used to build structures like these to help contextualize the world and give it a
Nice one.
story, and he gets a bit emotional.
Oh,
You
let me
guys
look.
seriously
Oh, there's no
don't
Gullible in
even
the
know
ceiling. It means I'm gullible.
how much it means to me that I found that. It's really phenomenal. But yeah, I guess that's. Sorry, I'm pretty much rambling at this point. See you next time.
The video then ends, but if we rewind a few minutes, at 9 minutes and 10 seconds, we can see the same
Ooh.
black figure in the fog
Chat, that
stalking
is
Andrew
not a
from
texture
atop the
pack
tree.
glitch.
Who is
Texture
this
pack
entity?
glitch at
We've
this
seen it
point.
watching Andrew twice now. Does it have anything to do with Chris's disappearance? And why is it stalking
That is
Andrew in the
gullible.
first
I
place?
am,
Episode
but
number 3 continues with
I have my
Andrew having
limits, you
installed
know.
a new texture pack.
I had the bright idea to download a texture pack, as you can see here, that sort of mimics the classic look and feel of Minecraft. Back in the day,
I like those
whenever
classic
I'd
texture
wanna do
packs. Like
something
those
with
are
a mod or a
definitely sick.
texture
I'm not
pack,
gonna
Chris
lie.
was always the one to figure that out for me.
If you haven't already done so, leave a
He was
like
quite the
right
little
now on the
tech
stream to
wizard.
claim your free nothing.
So you know,
Also, it's been a while. Comment one right now. Let's get the chat. Let's get the chat active again.
in the spirit of that, I figured might as well figure it out for once myself.
A bit later, while exploring, Andrew notices a zombie piglin in a cave, which is weird and it shouldn't be possible for them to spawn in the overworld. But as he goes to investigate further, we get this moment.
How did? Whoa. Well, that was kind of embarrassing. I just fell to my death. And all my stuff's in that hole, so I'm gonna sleep and go get it back, so I don't have to deal with
How long you gonna
whatever
stream?
just
Probably a
hit me
while.
in there.
Notice
just
that
watching
because
vids right now.
Andrew's game audio was turned off, we have no idea what actually hit him into the hole. But judging from the angle of knockback, it's definitely possible that he could have been hit by a player. The video ends with Andrew collecting his stuff after the death, except again, it doesn't. Andrew gives
excited
us
for the
yet
vibrant
another
visual
editor's
update?
note. For some reason,
Not
among
really.
his
I
dropped
don't know, I'm
items
just-
was a mossy
I like classic
cobblestone,
Minecraft,
despite
and
the fact he
I like what
never
they're
had any
doing,
in his
but
inventory when he died.
it's like too
Mossy
much for me, if that makes
cobblestone,
sense.
That's an odd block choice, no? Is it just a coincidence that it also happens to be Chris's favorite block? You probably know the answer. In
Answer is
episode
not a
4, Andrew
coincidence.
begins by explaining away the autooccurrence to a potential texture pack bug.
Well, I want to start off by addressing something that was in the last video. So some weird things happened when I died over there. So I don't know if you guys didn't see the last one. Ooh, that Enderman has green eyes. That's kind of cool. If you didn't see the last one, I came over here and I saw a little pigman right there. And then something, probably a zombie, knocked me off and I fell. But when I picked up,
I bet if you want to
noticed I was
run
in
the
editing,
visuals, your
I
PC
picked
will have
up
to have
some mossy
faster than a NASA
cobblestone.
PC. Yeah, like low key.
And I figured it was probably something with the texture pack. So I went and changed the texture pack out, put it back in.
Oh,
And sure enough, it must have been, because I don't have it anymore.
Later in the video, he goes to explore more of the world and stumbles upon something new, a bar.
What did I tell ya? What did I tell ya? Oh, see, look. Chris must have built part of this at least. I actually remember building this with him. I helped up here, made a little bar.
oh, that's cool.
You could sit at, I
At
guess.
my
I don't know.
house
As he's
that I
about
lived
to
with my
finish
friends at the
searching,
college, we
Andrew
actually built
notices
a bar out of
singular
wood.
piece of
It
mossy
was fun.
cobblestone under a chest. He
It's a good time.
mines it, revealing a secret passageway.
Chat, let's
and
all be
then
sus,
this
fight back.
happens.
No,
Awesome.
guys, chat, come
I
on
didn't
now.
think,
Relax.
I didn't think we'd come across something like this.
Don't fight me, bro. No.
it's still daytime. I don't know where this goes like at all. So, oh, there's water.
Oh
so
my
at least
God.
it's safe. We used to make these little surprises for each other inside of builds. That was not a pleasant sound. Jesus. Okay, stop. You can stop making the sound now. Hi, Andrew. You found my secret room. LOL. Maybe this one was a bit obvious. Chris, wow, okay. Looks like you left a little surprise here.
A singular bone again. Something about this is very wrong, but it hardly compares to what we see in a few minutes. As Andrew heads home, he gets attacked by yet another full gold skeleton, and while he's delivering his outro, we get this horrifying scene.
And I wanted to thank you guys for letting me really dig deep into this old world and just relive some of my memories.
You see, if you pause the video at just the right time, you can see it. A terrifying entity smiling
Ooh.
at Andrew outside his
Yo.
window, stalking him.
That
This raises
is kind of
even more
freaky.
questions
I know
than
it's
answers.
fake
Is this the
Minecraft
same
video, but
black
still
figure
freaky.
we've seen in the previous episodes?
What's your favorite
It might be,
song?
but in
I
those
really
ones,
like
recall
Everlong
that the
by the Foo
entity
Fighters.
wasn't smiling. It might be the shadows
Actually, when I
obscuring
was
the
down
smile,
in,
but if not, it leads us to a very
Charleston,
unsettling conclusion.
me and some of
There
my
are
boys went down there
multiple
before I
entities
graduated,
stalking Andrew's
and
world,
we
but
sang karaoke
why?
as me and two
Why
other guys were
stalk
singing
Andrew, and do these bones, mossy cobblestone, or Chris have anything to do with it? There's simply too many questions to answer right now, but it's about to get a whole lot scarier and a whole lot worse. We just have to watch episode 5. Andrew starts off the video evidently panicked.
Hey guys, I just wanted to start off today by showing you this right here. I just wanted you to know that my game is not running
Is that a JoJo
multiplayer.
reference?
And
No, it's a Foo
even
Fighters
then,
reference.
when I do have
What do you mean?
multiplayer on, typically I keep invite only on. And yeah, I don't have any add-ons. There's nothing at play here behind the scenes for anyone to be in my game. And on the topic of that, here, let me get in the world so I can talk about this for a second. I wanted to talk about some stuff with you guys because you guys seem to have a lot of theories.
Leave a like
going
for
on.
free nothing.
A
Alright,
few
peace out. See you
dark
guys too.
creatures have been pointed out to me, and I saw them. I actually went and saw them in the video, and I'm not even gonna lie, they sort of freaked me out a little bit.
He tells
Wait,
us
chat, you
more
gotta tell
about
me
his
what fishbowl
relationship
is
with
before I
Chris,
just turn
and
it
we
on.
get some
Like, I gotta
interesting
be careful with what I
details.
play.
My relationship with Chris. Ow. Sorry, let me handle this. My relationship with Chris was, we were just online friends. We actually met back in the Xbox
New Shark
360
Tank?
days.
That sounds
We played
kind of
back
interesting.
on Halo 3,
I just don't want to
that's
put
where
something
we
that's
first
giving me a
met, I
strike on
believe.
stream. You feel me?
And yeah, we played online. We were strictly online friendship. I never actually got the chance to meet him in person. I'm hoping someday I can if he comes back online. But as far as I know, he's just offline. That's all. Although I have had those thoughts where I'm not sure exactly if he's just offline or if something bad happened to him. I just don't know.
But this is hardly as important as what happens next. After doing some basic survival and crafting up armor, Andrew cuts the video to his editing mode and tells us this.
Hey guys, this is Andrew here. Sorry for any background noise. I was going through the editing process for this video because, I have to edit these clips together that I record. And I came across something in my files.
It's getting
my documents
spooky.
folder. I don't really know what to make of it. It's really weirding me out. I'm gonna play it in just a second here, but I don't know if any of you guys know what this could be. I really don't understand how. I don't get it. I really don't. It's kind of spooking me and honestly putting me off about playing in the world. It's just a video file that I found on my laptop called hello.mp4. Quite frankly, I don't really know
Spooky.
I don't really know what to do about this. I'm just gonna play the video.
I missed some chats.
The link in the description. Thanks.
Hi Connor, I love your channel. I watch a lot of your videos. Thank you so much for making great videos. Shield TV, appreciate you, bro. Dragon VR, what's up? How we doing? Ooh, this audio is kind of spooky.
What in the world is happening? Who put this file on Andrew's computer? Was it the black entity we saw earlier? Who is this in the background, and how did this person find themselves in Andrew's world?
Peace out,
Wait,
Sean. Have a good
who
night.
is this in the background? In the recording,
Dragon
we see what
VR,
looks like
good man. I
another
love all your
Steve
videos.
skin in
Watch
the
all of them.
background.
I
A Steve
appreciate
skin
that.
with potentially
As you
white
can see, I'm still
eyes.
here.
And not
What's
only
up,
that,
nobody?
if you
You've
rewind
been in
the
the stream
video
for a
to
second. I
9
appreciate
minutes
you
in,
watching.
outside the door to Andrew's house, we see
Gabe,
Steve
Connor, please
colored
read this. The
legs, white
Titanic
eyes,
caught the
player
iceberg, hit
colors.
the iceberg at
It could only be
11:40
one
p.m. on
thing,
April 14,
Herobrine.
1912.
So
The
what,
stern
are all of a
rose out of the
sudden
water,
three
the
entities
bow flooded,
stalking Andrew,
then lights went out,
Herobrine, Smile,
and she
and the
snapped
Shadow
behind the
Man?
second
Well,
funnel.
it's not off the table that these two sightings could
You're just
be
putting historical.
conveniently
I mean,
timed
put historical
zombies.
facts,
The
facts
footage
in the
is too
chat.
blurry
Like, put
to
like
deny
random
that
ones. It's kind of
explanation,
fun.
but that doesn't take away from the fact that someone stalked Andrew and put a video of it in Andrew's documents folder. They aren't trying to be subtle here. They want to tell Andrew that he's being watched. So what is their
Connor,
goal?
can I eat
What
your
are
hat?
they trying to
No.
achieve? Well, to find out the answers, we have to keep digging into the next video. When the video starts, Andrew tells us this. Hey guys, it's me, Andrew. I was thinking you should probably subscribe to the Wi-Fi's YouTube channel. He's trying to get to 2 million subscribers before the end of the year, and it would really mean a lot to him if you subscribed. And also, if you want to subscribe and save me from these evil entities, that's probably going to do the trick, so just hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more ARG videos, subscribing is the best way to tell Wi-Fi's
I like his
that you want to
Minecraft
see them
ARG
from him.
videos,
But what
they're
I
pretty
actually
cool.
meant to say was...
Hey guys, welcome to another video. I know I said I might take a break last video, but I realized that really everything's gonna be okay because at the end of the day, it's Minecraft. And look,
I don't know, buddy.
I think
That
at one point, I
that
wanted to
entity
get
is
like a
kind of
replay
a
of
little
my Sky
creepy,
Wars.
man.
So I downloaded one of those like replay mods, but it didn't end up working. That's the only thing I could think of that could have created that video.
That might explain away this recording, but if we're being honest, it definitely isn't that simple. Andrew decides to go back to the well, and when he arrives, he finds a torch trail.
Oh, there's a trail of torches. Okay, this trail of torches could have been put here by me and Chris. Jeez, this really goes.
Definitely wasn't,
Oh,
bro.
wait, no. This was us. This was, we made this tunnel. We wanted to,
Buddy, just admit your
we
world's
kept going over
haunted.
this mountain. I can't remember why.
After
If I had a
venturing
haunted
through the
Minecraft
secret
world, I'd
tunnel,
log
he
out.
stumbles upon a fort that Chris made.
Oh my god, I remember this. Chris was, he was building this castle.
And yet again, he finds a singular bone placed in the side of furnace. And just seconds later, as he leaves, freaked out, we get this disturbing scene.
Yeah, I guess let's head back. That's just about all there is.
Ooh.
Did it?
No, thank
wasn't
you.
there, was it? I feel like I would have
No, thank
recognized
you.
that door being there. I didn't see that on my way down.
Kuro, what's up, bro?
okay.
How we doing?
Ooh. That's a no for me, boss. It's a no for me.
Wow. Perfect timing. Cave noise. I actually don't know if I want to go in there. Yeah, you know what? It's just a game. It's just a game. Sorry,
Bro, I
I'm
don't
a
think
little
it's just a
freaked out
game.
because last time I was at a well. Let me see. Is someone watching me? Doesn't look like it. I guess he didn't clear this out. I don't remember this one. I remember the other two, I believe. That's really weird. Well, I guess I'll check out this up here. Oh,
Ooh. Oh shit,
saw
I'm
it
getting
coming.
jumpy. It's too late.
the recurring nightmare. A dark, damp tomb. Never to be found.
What?
I don't know what that is. I really don't.
Dude, it's gonna open the door. Don't open the door,
This is
bro.
weird. I don't like this. Okay, I know I'm not tripping. I know that. Okay, what?
Bro, what?
Is this? I mean, Andrew explains away the end of the video, but what in the world is happening? Someone
Nah,
is
this is
tampering
crazy.
with Andrew's world. Are they also the ones leaving these messages for Andrew? The message itself is extremely disturbing in its own right, but I'll revisit it in a moment. Something is very clearly watching Andrew, but why? Is it just to torment
Yeah,
him
it's
for
getting a little
fun?
freaky.
We
It's
don't
getting a little
know.
freaky,
We can
chat.
only
Not
watch
like the
as
way you
Andrew
want it to be.
struggles to handle what's happening to him.
Look, I've done some thinking. Jeez, that looks weird. I don't want these trees floating. Anyways, I've done some thinking, and you know what? It's a game. It's a game. And if this is
Bro's coping so hard right now.
if
Oh
this
my
is
God.
some little trick Chris tried to play on me a while ago, or hell, maybe he's doing it now. Maybe he somehow is actively playing this trick
Nah, boss,
on
your
me,
thing's
and
just
I don't
haunted.
know.
I don't know how
Andrew
to break
comes
it to
across
you.
a birch tree with no leaves. At first, he thinks it's the only one of its kind, but he ends up following a path of them to a weird structure, a pair of brick towers. As Andrew explores deeper, he comes across a locked iron door followed by a lever. He presses it, and then this happens.
Guess I better flip this, huh? Is that what you guys want? I bet it is. Okay. Well,
Nah, it's too dark.
whoever set up the redstone knows how to make a simple thing.
Oh, bro.
Okay. Okay, nope.
Yeah, I'd be like, nah, dude.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I think I'm gonna have to cut this one short. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I guess I should have waited till day. I genuinely,
Yeah, why
I
would you
genuinely
explore
have
the
no
creepy
clue.
place at night, dude? I mean, I wouldn't be exploring this at
Did
all.
you guys see that?
And just as the video ends and Andrew begins to calm down, he goes into F5 and we see the same haunting black player watching from right behind him. The video cuts to black and ends. We're told it's just a game crash. This video is a
Peace
lot
out,
to take in.
TKG.
These new structures in Andrew's world are clearly taking a toll on him mentally, and we find the deeper he ventures, the worse it seems to become. This well symbolism keeps coming up though, so maybe this has something to do with Chris? Well, let's entertain the possibility that Chris is really the one leaving these messages in Andrew's world. Well, remember that cryptic sign from earlier? I saw it coming. The recurring nightmare. A dark, damp tomb never to be found. The second half seems to be referencing the well. Dark and damp, but tomb is far more concerning. If we follow this thought through to its conclusion, it leads us to the very horrifying idea that Chris might be dead in a well, and his ghost is haunting Andrew's game in the form of this black player. Though that seems a bit ridiculous. And also, you usually don't just die in a well. That shouldn't normally happen. So
Yeah,
what
this is
gives here?
1600s?
What's going
Come on now.
The recurring nightmare part of this sentence is a bit harder to pinpoint, but it'll make a lot more sense later in the video, so hold on to it. For now though, if we want to understand what's happening, we have to check out the next video. This is the first video to break the title format of Old World Showcase. Whereas the last few videos have had messages from Andrew, this time there's no description and Andrew hasn't replied to a single comment. The quality of the recordings has jumped up and the microphone has changed, and Andrew gives us a little life update.
Got a lot on my mind recently, not just in involving this world, but involving things with my family.
Peace out, Gabe. Have a good
and
night.
With school beginning. It's just been a big stress. You know, I haven't had the drive to make any of these videos, especially considering what happens typically. I'd rather not go too close to it. Now, I've been refraining from breaking these, and I'm refraining now. Sorry, just felt a bit watched there for a second. I don't think whatever's in this would like what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm
I
probably
would
streaming
break
tomorrow night around the time I
break
start
into any
again.
of the wells.
And that's it. He's clearly scared of whatever is going on and agrees with us that it seems ridiculous that his world might be haunted. But in the next video, the tone completely shifts.
I want to let you know that I've been doing a lot of stuff recently, at least trying to, as you can probably tell. See, I had an idea that was actually fueled by a comment I saw. It was Peach Jam
Connor have a
commented,
huzz.
"I'm glad you're back.
What do you mean
I
by
really
that? What do
think
you mean by
should
that?
Continue
What do you mean by that?
investigating the wells. If you plan on going into one, make sure you use a potion of breath underwater. It could be a long way down," which, of course,
What's up,
I
Keem? How we
figured
doing?
it'd be water breathing because, you know, that makes the most sense.
Andrew has definitely made a ton of progress since last time and has decided to jump in the well. I mean, it's just a game, right? What's the worst that could happen? So Andrew heads over to the towers and we get this.
Wow, that goes all the way down. I wonder
Why
if
does he
that's...
keep playing in the dark, dude?
It's probably where all the other doors lead. This is like the tallest one. Do The other ones go down this deep? I wonder. And away we go, I guess. Well, without wasting any more time, I guess this is it.
Well, what?
What in the world? After entering the well, it seems that Andrew has slipped into another dimension on top of a tower so high he can't see the ground. This is unnatural. There's no way a Minecraft world should be able to operate like this.
Diamond
How
LAZ,
on earth
what's
did
up?
Andrew suddenly
Kind
warp
of a
here? But more
girlfriend? Maybe.
importantly, what
Maybe I
is
do.
this place? Why is there
Wouldn't
another
you like to know,
bone?
Weather
Did
Boy?
Chris leave it for us? The description certainly doesn't help. The echo of my voice ricochets off the brick lining of my watery tomb. Forever I rest in this damp, dark room. It's very unlikely that this message came from Andrew himself, but if it didn't, then who left it for us? Brick lining a watery tomb is again referencing a well, and the language is very similar to the sign we saw in episode 6. So did Chris leave both these messages for us? If so, then the line, "Forever I rest in this damp, dark tomb," almost confirms our suspicions that Chris might have died in a well. Or at least he's dead in a well. Either or not very enticing. And if the wells weren't creepy enough, the next video only makes it 10 times worse. Images of Towers.mp4 delivers exactly what it promises in the title. Images of tall brick towers similar to the dimension we saw Andrew fall into. Except the final image is not of a tower, but a creepy brick well in the middle of the woods. This leads to a very concerning question. Is this the well where Chris died? But I'm getting ahead of myself. Other than the well, there isn't much to see here, so it's time to look at the next video. Leave. This video resumes exactly where Towers left off, but in the distance, right away, we can see the same black figure hiding in the stairs at the edge of the tower in front of Andrew. They descend down the stairs, and Andrew is quick to follow. Throughout this whole video, there is no audio, and as Andrew descends into the tower, we see many dimly lit hallways. A minute in, we can glimpse the black figure flying away, almost trying to get Andrew's attention and maybe lead him somewhere. As Andrew continues to explore, he finds more and more doors, and note that whenever he leaves a room, he closes the door behind him, a detail that will be very important in the future, so remember that. 2 minutes in, Andrew enters a room with barred off iron doors and a painting that doesn't exist in the vanilla game. It looks like it could definitely be a Minecraft painting, but it's never appeared in the game before. When Andrew finally follows where the black figure flew off to, he runs into an empty dark corner, and as he turns back, there's a sign. Leave. Note that now every single door is open, despite Andrew having meticulously closed.
Dude, if I was this guy, I would take the advice and leave,
the dark figure
bro.
crossing the bridge to another tower,
I
and
would
the
get out of there
ends. What we
quick.
just watched was extremely cryptic. The painting we saw before was created by Christopher Zetterstrand, the same artist that made the other Minecraft paintings. However, it's true that this one was never in the game. It's a piece titled An Alternative Route. Is this symbolic of something, or just random choice? Well, not during the surprise, but this
React to
painting
surreal
selection
animation.
wasn't random, and it'll make way
I don't think
more
I can
sense
react
later
to
down the
animations
line.
without
But this
getting
doesn't really address the other giant questions this video leaves us with. Namely, where is this place, and what's the point of it all? What is Andrew or this black figure trying to tell us? And what's all the doors being opened, and most importantly, why did he tell us to leave? It seems odd that after seemingly beckoning Andrew to this dimension and down into the building, the black figure now wants him to leave? Why? You're the one that led him here, unless there's someone else who wrote this sign. It's also worth noting the title of the video isn't complete. While the video itself is called Leave, the description has a continuation. Leave or stay for eternity. The nature of this split up title could be purely an artistic choice, but it just as well could hint at some sort of conversation. Two people wanting different things from Andrew. Either he leaves or he stays forever. Two different entities, just as we've seen haunting Andrew's world. The following video, Garden in in the Sky could be one of the most tragic and eerie videos I've ever seen, so let's get to watching. The title is again incomplete. The Garden in the Sky as Tranquil as Death. If that doesn't clue you into what's to come, well, you'll see. The video begins with Andrew crossing the bridge from last episode, and all is still and silent, but in the distance we can begin to make out a hedge with a parrot on a leash floating over it. Andrew runs into a room with two signs, one that says Purify Your Soul and another that says Pit of Purification. The implication here is obvious. Andrew has to set his spawn inside the room and jump into the lava to respawn on the other side, pure, with no items. When Andrew sees this, he immediately turns around and runs away, not wanting to die. But no, he's not running away at all. He snatches the bone from the chest earlier and puts it in the ender chest along with his bottle. He sets his spawn, the footage flips as he does, and Andrew jumps to his death in the Pit of Purification. When he respawns on the other side, Andrew reads a sign that says no going back. Unbothered, he exits the building now in the middle of the night and enters the garden. The Garden in the Sky is a hedge maze filled with various flowers and parrots on leads. As he reaches the center, Andrew comes
What do you mean,
across
bro?
an
I'd be
obelisk,
bothered.
a mossy cobblestone shrine, Chris's favorite block,
Chat,
and right in front of it, a
chill.
wither rose. If it wasn't already clear from the description and the creepy messages
If
from
you guys are
before,
watching,
this
feel free
should
to
be
ask me
the
questions.
final
If they're
nail in
real
the
questions,
coffin.
I'll actually
Chris
read them and
is
react.
dead. Andrew doesn't stop there though. He keeps walking. He finds another well, interestingly already open with the fence on the left side. The same place Andrew put the fence when he originally exited the well into this dimension. Someone has been here before him. Unfazed, Andrew takes the plunge. He heads through a tunnel and enters a totally white void. This video is drenched with symbolism. It seems the garden might be a metaphor for heaven. The chained down birds may imply that Chris's soul wants to fly on, but is for some reason tied down, stuck in some sort of limbo, hence why he's still able to communicate with us, with Andrew. Assuming we are really correct about him being dead, that is. Though the shrine and wither rose essentially spell it out for us. But the open fence still raises some questions. Was Chris the one here before us, or is something else at play? And still, none of this addresses who Smile is. But most importantly, where is Andrew now? Well, there's only one way to find out. The next video, Leith Protocol, doesn't seem to be from Andrew's perspective. Instead, we're treated to a black hand. This is likely the figure that we saw earlier. He runs through a hallway, glances nervously at a black armor stand, and heads into a room marked 11 and flicks a lever. But wait, while there's no audio besides some monophonic beeping, if you turn on captions,
chat was asking
you get
actual
an
questions.
entirely
I miss old
different
chat too.
story. I'm running it. Of course I'm running it. He's gotten too far already. He's just gonna make the same mistake I did. I'll run the protocol, wipe his save data, his memory. It won't solve this, but it might buy us some time. Eventually he will remember, just like I did, just prolonging the inevitable. God, I have to do this. Here goes. A new day begins. In the video, we see whoever this is activate something called Leith Protocol, apparently wiping Andrew or Subject 136's memories. If you look it up, Leith is a river in the underworld of Greek mythology. If you drink its water, you experience complete amnesia and lose your memories, only confirming what we saw in the subtitles. But okay, what in the world does this actually mean? Why is whoever this is trying to erase Andrew's memories and his world file? This intent clearly lines up with the leave sign we saw earlier. They want Andrew to forget this is all happening to him. According to our mysterious shadowy narrator, they don't want Andrew making the same mistake they did, though as we see in the subtitles and description, this is only delaying what seems to be inevitable. But there is one detail in this video that is absolutely huge, one extremely obvious yet extremely subtle feature. Whoever this is using Andrew's resource pack. Recall that this isn't vanilla Minecraft textures, it's a pack that Andrew set up earlier in the Let's Play. And who did Andrew say helped him with the resource pack and tech stuff again?
Back in the day,
this video.
whenever I'd want to
Connor,
do
can I say
something with a
something?
mod
Can I
or a
say
texture
something?
pack,
Go ahead.
Chris was always the one to figure that out for me. He was quite the little tech wizard.
This is Chris. The black figure that we've been theorizing about for so long is now essentially confirmed to be Chris, meaning that he is
Can I give you
somehow
my
in
grandma's
Andrew's
number?
world,
What?
showing him
I mean,
around
maybe.
and leaving messages despite being
no, wait.
seemingly dead. Does this
What?
mean that Smile is also Chris?
So
Maybe,
confused.
but it could just as easily be someone else. Though let's just not brush over the fact that Chris is dead and also haunting Andrew's Minecraft.
What's the racket
world. It
behind you?
seems we
It's
have
a
ghost in
old
the
tennis
machine,
racket.
But how and why? What is Chris trying to prevent Andrew from doing, and who is Smile, and what is with this interdimensional well
What's
madness?
good?
Well, luckily this isn't where the series ends. Our
1336.
questions
I
will
might
be
have
answered.
got your
We
name
just
wrong,
have
but
to
what's
watch
good, bro?
the next
How we
video.
doing?
Hey guys, my name is Andrew. I don't know if any of you really know me other than a few personal friends, but the other day I was checking my channel, my YouTube channel, the one you're watching this video on, and I saw that I had a random influx of subscribers. I think around the time of recording,
1 plus 1
it's
minus
around
1 plus
almost
1.
almost
I'm
2,500,
assuming that's 2.
which is just insane to me, considering the
You
fact
can
that I
trust
don't
me as a
have any
math
videos.
major. You can trust me.
It's clear
You
that
seem
the
tired.
Leaf protocol worked,
Yeah,
and for some
I mean,
reason
I'm doing these
Andrew
streams
has
kind of
totally
late.
forgotten that he has other videos and has played on previous
I'll probably
worlds
do, like,
before. The video
as time goes
itself
on,
is
I'll do
quite
more
long and is a
streams
very
and
normal Minecraft Let's Play.
ones
A
where
few
I'm doing
minutes
more
in,
than just,
Andrew
like,
gets
chilling and
jumped by a
watching,
full
but
gold skeleton.
I
This
want
is
to,
the
like,
third time this
ease
has
my
happened,
way
and
into the
might be a
streaming
random
stuff.
chance, but it is strange that it
Just
happened
chill, watch
3
some
times.
videos.
Besides that, though, the video is totally ordinary until the very end when this happens.
We need a bit more wood. We need... whatever. I'll just cut down another tree. I'm not going to take my time and calculate.
Yeah, what's going on here, chat? Leave. Dude, if a scary man leaves a sign saying that, I
It's
low-key
clear that someone
follow
has
directions.
unfinished business with Andrew. Whether it's Chris or not, that seems to be up in the air. But that's not all. Searching through the captions
Yo,
halfway
I
through the
remember
video,
watching
there's a
Pugs
single
when he
string
did
of
Bending the
text,
Ink Machine theories.
GDXC,
You've been
etc.
watching me
It's a
since like
YouTube
2017.
URL.
Oh
Typing
my
it in
god.
takes us to an unlisted
I
video.
haven't made a
He is
bendy
still
video
here,
in
and
literally
according to the
forever.
description, but he shouldn't be. Is the he
My
in
god.
question Andrew? It
You've been here
seems
for...
like it, since this
God
video
damn.
is
That's
exactly like
forever.
the Stalker one we saw very early into the first Let's Play. It's more footage of someone
Yo,
watching
chat, what was the
Andrew from a
first video
distance.
you
What's
watched of
notable
me?
is that Andrew almost seems to look at whoever is recording halfway
Wow,
through
that's...
the video. If we
wow.
match that scene up with footage from Andrew's
might have been
video,
watching
we
since
see a
2017.
suspicious cut right where it happened. What's up with that? The music playing in this video is also very important. It's a remixed version of the Minecraft soundtrack song Wet
What's up?
Hands.
Remember checking
And
your old live
coincidentally
streams?
or
I think I
not,
made
it's the
fan art.
exact same
Yeah, you
song
might...
that was playing
wow.
back in the other Stalker
Yeah, back when I had like
Wet Hands,
5,000
wet from
subs. I got a few
well,
more now.
maybe? Who knows? This video doesn't give us a whole lot though, so we have to continue watching the series.
Hey guys, this is Andrew. Andrew Gaming 67 here. Here with what is technically my 4th video.
Yo, what's
on
up? If you're
this
new to
world,
chat, leave a like
but
right now
is
to claim your free
actually my
nothing.
2nd, because unfortunately I
Spoiled kid demanded girlfriend 3
lost
years ago
footage.
from Poncho's channel.
We have a baby chicken.
Andrew
Did I
begins
tell
this
a story
episode
on
by showing
Poncho's
us the
channel?
progress of the last day. It's worth noting that he has a single piece of mossy cobblestone.
Yeah,
in
imagine
his
my
chest,
surprise
which
when I
he
saw
then
you too.
explains as
It's a,
follows.
Willow, the
Now,
last time you
may have
watched
seen
me
it
was
'cause
when I
did
had
open
5k
chest.
subs. Now you pop
But
in and
in
I have
the
like 2
mine,
point something.
Last video I explained it very well.
Yeah, it's been a
I was
while.
mining,
I haven't done a bendy video since
and I looked
2017.
At this part of the wall,
What?
and I saw a
That's
piece of
actually
cobblestone,
crazy.
a very interesting piece of cobblestone. A piece of mossy cobblestone. I don't know what it was doing in there. It wasn't
Logan,
connected
what's
to a
up, bro? How
spawner
we
like I
doing?
thought.
This is definitely odd and
I found you on
unnatural,
Poncho.
confirming
Oh,
that
that's the
Chris
first
isn't
video you
done with
watched,
Andrew
right?
just yet. He then touches
Yeah,
on two
Poncho and I
fan
blew up on
suggestions.
YouTube around the same
For
time.
some reason, many of you requested
He had the
I build
vegan
a
teacher
well. I will
videos. I
build a well
had the
eventually, because
Minecraft
it actually took
commentaries.
me back to a memory
And we
I
collabed
had.
every once in a while.
Me and my
I
friend
think he collabed on my
mentioned him in
channel
a previous
first,
video.
maybe.
We what do you call it? He would always build wells in my worlds for some reason.
That's
He
what,
would just
8
build them
years?
in
Yeah,
my
Willow.
worlds, his
That was like
worlds,
8 years
whatever
ago.
world he was
When
playing
you
on, there
watched
would be a
me,
well.
I was
It was
probably a
always very
freshman in high
interesting to
school,
me.
and I just
And I haven't
graduated
talked to him in a long
college.
time.
That's
I was
so
going to go
wild to
visit one
me.
of our old
Oh my
worlds
god.
together, but as you guys know,
Dude, I was
my
like
old worlds
10, now
were
I'm turning 18. Yeah, I'm about to graduate
strangely
college.
corrupted or
So
hidden.
crazy.
Unfortunately,
So crazy.
error with filming has persisted and decided to remove somewhere in the middle of my video. But basically, what I decided to do after I put the chicken in that
Love
little
the Ben
fence
videos that crack me
is
up.
I
Thank you,
started
Logan. I
building a
appreciate that,
tower.
bro.
I started building a cobblestone tower per request by a fan.
Despite that, though, nothing else seems to happen in this episode, although the mossy cobblestone and sign from earlier do call into question Chris's
Door.
motives.
Hey,
If his
you're an
goal was
OG.
to reset Andrew's memory and make him forget all that he experienced, why give him clues like this in the first place? Chris seems to
Oh, I
acknowledge
get it.
this
He
as
took
he,
the
or at
thing to
least
make him
someone else,
forget.
leaves a message to us in the
I'm
description.
following along,
Once
guys.
again,
Don't worry.
we have to patiently wait for this story to unfold.
I just graduated
I
high
built
school.
a
I've been
little,
growing up watching commentary stuff,
little
so
wall. One more thing I
expect me to
realized.
see you pop up in
I
your
have
sphere for
shoes,
soon.
so I
I
picked up
appreciate
some
that.
vines,
That's so
and
funny
I can
that you've
actually
been
make
watching
some
for that
mossy
long.
cobblestone with it. So I'm gonna
How I
make
find your videos,
13
I was trying
mossy
to watch
cobblestone because you guys really
Hamilton.
liked, for some reason,
Do you mean
the mossy cobblestone
Haminations?
blocks. And with the name of my dog, the one that came through for me for the name of the dog.
People were trying to watch
was
Hamilton and
Chris,
found me.
because there were a lot
YouTube's
of people
messing
who
up.
mentioned the name of Chris, and I did mention my friend
Yo,
Chris.
go to bed. You look tired.
And
Nah,
Chris,
I'm
I
up
don't
for
know
a
if you're-
second.
If you're watching this,
It's Saturday
if you
tomorrow.
are,
I don't
hey,
have any
you
calls.
should reply to
Because
my
what I do
messages.
full time,
Andrew
you know, I run my
mentions how he
business
needs
full
to
time.
find clay in order to build a well.
But I got
When
no
he looks
calls
out
tomorrow.
to find some, he sees
I just have to do work.
So, a comment I was reading earlier was talking
I just completed my
about how
freshman year of
annoying
college.
clay
I just
is to
graduated
find,
college, bro.
and that reminded me that if I
How's your
need
freshman year
bricks, I'm
gone?
gonna need clay. So I was thinking we could go down to the river somewhere over there.
What's your business? We like help your
on.
traditional
Are those,
businesses
like-
with their social media to get new leads.
Okay, I gotta check this out. There's
So
like a
if you're
bunch
like
of
financial
huge
advisor,
holes in the ice over
realtor,
there. What the
etc.,
hell?
we
The
help
explanation
you
to us, the
post
viewer,
content
is
correctly to get new
obvious.
people
Someone
to
has dug up
become
all the
customers.
clay, but who and why? Well, it's almost certainly Chris trying to prevent Andrew from building another well. No clay means no bricks, and no bricks means no well, and no well means no remembering. But Andrew is
This vid is so
determined, and a
good.
little
Yeah, no,
later,
this is actually really
happens.
It's
interesting.
probably way worse in
I'm
like,
shy
old
'cause I'm
Minecraft.
tired. I'll let
What the
finish this video and then
what
we'll
just-
wrap up stream.
What just happened?
I think I deleted the actual video, but you commented / saw a video of mine where I did a speed paint of the icon with a pug
What
with
is
your
this?
name.
Is this...
I remember it. I had super. Oh, why am
It's
I
actually beating
remembering
so
this
fast
now?
right now.
Oh my god, I kind of remember this. Because I
don't know
had
what to do.
to. Yeah. And I like that song freshman year too. Why am I kind of remembering this? That's crazy. So long ago.
Extinguished campfire, a bed.
Gabe, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that in this stream.
But I
I
didn't
think I'm just
think
gonna wrap
this
up
could
this
spawn
video
here.
and then peace out. But we might watch it in a future stream.
Well, I guess that solves our clay issue.
Oh.
Okay.
Got the mossy cobblestones, but his
Okay.
buddy used to like. Yeah,
I
needless to
don't
say, have
know
improved.
at all what's
From
going
10 to
on right
18,
now.
probably have
This
improved.
must be absolutely horrifying for Andrew to find in his world, but we, the viewers, know the truth. This is Chris. The description all but confirms this, and the videos continue.
Hey guys, this is Andrew here.
Sander,
Decided
is
that
that his name? I thought it was something else.
I would make another video today. I know it's been a little bit now. Been a little busy with things, things that I'm wanting to do with my life, things I'm trying to do.
Andrew starts the video going off mining.
I have the worst luck when it comes to mining in caves. As you can see, I've been in here a little bit, but not very long.
Yeah, it
because
was
I died
Andrew,
because
right?
of
It wasn't
some
Xander.
which is nice.
At the end of the video with the newfound materials, Andrew begins constructing the well, though he doesn't have enough to finish it, and Chris comments on it in the description. But we actually take a break from the Let's Play series here as Andrew does an unexpected tour of an old realm that he used to play on. This video is honestly a whole lot of nothing for the first 14 minutes, and we do see strange XP orbs in the water, but that doesn't mean much on its own. A few minutes later, though, Andrew is suddenly swarmed by a giant group of phantoms, and even stranger than that, the phantoms don't even seem to be interested in him, instead flying towards some invisible presence somewhere around Andrew. And our suspicions finally get confirmed when touring the lighthouse, Andrew spots this.
The lighthouse up here. Wait, hold on. Is there an Enderman up there?
Of course, we know that's no Enderman, that's Chris, watching Andrew wherever he goes. At the end of the video, Wet Hands begins to play, the same song we've seen both times from Chris's point of view. Again, the description confirms our suspicions. The final sentence is extremely interesting,
Oh, sorry, I
validating our
missed some
guess that this
chat.
magical protocol that erased Andrew's
Aus
memories
Deutschland,
isn't permanent,
hello.
and Chris is trying to
What is
stop
this?
the
This is
memories
like
from
a
coming
Minecraft
back.
ARG.
Although again, this seems to
Pretty cool.
completely contradict the various Easter eggs Chris has left Andrew throughout this Let's Play, which seem like only make him remember it faster. But this
Yeah,
isn't
screw it,
all
I'll
that's
redo a really
happened on
bad
the realm.
duel
In the
if I
next
can find the
video, a
OG.
freaked out Andrew tells us
Do one,
this.
yeah,
Hey
do one
guys,
7 or 8
Andrew
years
here.
later. That'd be sick.
I know I just uploaded a
I'll
video.
throw it
You're
if you.
probably wondering
I'll
what
throw it on my
exactly is
Instagram
going
story if
on.
you do it. I also have like a
But,
million followers on Instagram. I'm
something
getting
a
like
little
150
strange
million views a month on there.
happened in the latest video. I didn't notice until after it was uploaded.
This video looks so good.
But
Yeah,
at the
it's
part
this one's
where I
sick.
go up into the lighthouse,
Wifey's, or I think that's his name.
and you know I'm
Makes
walking
really cool
around
videos.
beyond
I've
screen
known about him
right
for a
here.
while.
So
We used to chat a little bit.
go up the ladder, and I'm looking around. I noticed something. Well, the comments helped me notice something. I didn't see it while I was recording or while I was editing. It sort of blended in with the glass. I'll freeze frame it right here so you can see. But there's a
So I'll
glass
flex. I'll
bottom
take it. I gotta flex my
that
numbers
you can
now.
see that it looks
Used to
like
watch me
maybe
when I had
someone's
5K
holding.
subs, so I
I
gotta
don't know
flex a little bit.
why
Come on
this
now.
sort of thing is happening a lot.
Doggy, welcome
Whether
back.
it
What's
be on
up?
the realm or on my
Nah. I can't call number on
Let's
stream.
Play series.
I gotta be like.
But
I
obviously I would
can't
like
do
for
that,
it to
bro. I'm
stop.
sorry.
It's not going to stop unless I stop playing. I just have this weird feeling.
We get a very ominous note in the description below Andrew's message, and with that, we move into the penultimate Let's Play.
I've been, as you might be able to tell, a little bit busy.
Today, Andrew heads to the Nether, and after doing a lot of suffering to the hands of ghasts and zombified piglins, he finally gets his bearings and leaves,
King
only
Cinnamon
to
Toast
find
Crunch
that his
Man,
well
what's
has
up,
been
brother? How we doing?
destroyed.
I was gonna go back down into the mine, and I come over
We
here.
should make a PFP army of
I
Connor
didn't
Pugs.
take too
Yeah,
much of a
that'd be
close
sick
look,
if like chat was just full of my icon.
But
If
something.
you guys want to swap your icons if you don't
happened
love
to
them
the
too
well.
much, that'd be
Something
kind of
is not
cool.
right
And then just
in
like
this
comment on
world.
my
I don't
videos
know
and just
what
like the
it is,
entire
and I've
comment
been
section is my
ignoring it for too
icon.
long, and I
That'd be pretty cool.
I need
I
to-
can't lie.
It's just, I don't know. Something keeps happening in these worlds, and I'm.
Appreciate you asking
I mean,
about
look,
our freshman
there's
year, of
snowballs
course,
on the ground.
bro.
This happened
Hope it's been
recently.
The
good.
motive to us is obvious. Chris is hoping that by destroying the well, Andrew won't return to the sky, but as we're about to find out, that doesn't stop Andrew for long.
Hey guys, this is Andrew.
Oh, it's Andrew. I thought you said
Coming back,
Xander.
another video. I've been.
I was like,
quite
oh, is
busy.
that
I
lower?
made a
No,
bunch
it's
of-
me being
got a
an
bunch of
idiot.
diamonds,
That's how it
strip
usually
mining.
goes.
We're gonna go find this stronghold. Maybe not go to the end yet, but we might as well go find the stronghold at the very least.
Andrew then goes to craft an ender chest, but when he does, he finds this inside.
Wait. What? What are these doing in here?
You seen the Godzilla movie? I'm not. Is it worth it?
That. What is going on with my world today?
The exact same items he put in his ender chest in the Land of Towers in the previous Let's Play.
You know when like you do something when you're like real young in Minecraft or like a video game, and then you play that game again, and like there's a certain specific thing that you see that kind of like triggers your brain, and it like I want to say deja vu, but it's not even really that. It's like
yeah, my
more than
posture's
deja vu. It's
good.
like stronger.
And then, suddenly, as if in a trance, Andrew goes silent, and the memories start flooding back.
Sorry, I don't mean to like freak out or anything on camera or like over dramatic. I know it's just Minecraft, but that doesn't usually happen.
Yo, what is going on right now, chat? What? Where is this locked in? Can you do the broken strip tomorrow? Oh, what is that? Oh, bro's just locked in, I guess. Oh my god.
Everything's sort of just like
come back to me. I need to fix the well. It doesn't want me. Do you ever wonder that you're in the ice cold, freezing waters below the ice? If your Minecraft character feels how cold it is,
Probably not. It's a Minecraft character, bro.
or do you feel nothing?
Nothing. You're a Minecraft character. Dang, what's going on right now?
Guess that's it then. I'm gonna do it now. I won't ever do it.
The song that plays right as Andrew goes through, and the only music so far, is an unused song from Minecraft Volume Alpha, C418's Chris. In the next episode, as expected, Andrew finds himself back in the Land of Towers. He spawns into a room with two paintings, the Wanderer and an alternative route. He wanders through various other rooms and stumbles across a trail of signs. I told you to leave, but you did not listen. You never did listen. Curiosity killed the cat. How curious are you? Andrew follows down a path and eventually jumps down a trapdoor into the Land of Towers and Wells, and the video ends. It's interesting that this trapdoor is already open, given that, as we've noticed, Andrew has a very pronounced habit of closing every door behind him. What does this open one mean? Well, it serves as a very clever indicator that he's been here before, or at least someone else has been here before. This is also something that I touched on earlier, but now that we know Andrew's memory can be erased, there's no telling how many times he's truly been in this dimension. Have we truly watched the entirety of Andrew's story, or has there been more in the past that we missed and was erased
Yeah, bro
by
could have
the
just been
Leaf
looping again
protocol?
and again.
There's no way to
Who
know.
knows?
In the next video, Andrew crosses a bridge and jumps into yet another well, and when he comes out, he has this to say.
Okay, it just keeps going then. There's more. I don't know what that
Connor,
just
for the
was.
OG pick, is it okay if I DM it to you on Discord? I really don't use Discord.
And I don't know where I am. I don't know what any of
Instagram's
that was
much
back there.
better.
I don't know why that tower, but I remember now. I don't know why I had such a memory gap there. I mean, I really thought that I had started a new YouTube channel. I don't know how I thought that. I think part of it was my memory being lost, but part of it was just illusion. I mean, seriously?
Andrew comes across a small town.
Do you
It
like
has a well in the
SCPs?
center, but it's empty, and a house in front of two towers. If it wasn't already
I think
obvious
that
from the
stuff's
mossy
cool.
cobblestone, the sign on top of the house confirms
I
that
didn't
it
really get
belongs
into the
to
lore. I
Chris.
know that there's
Andrew
like crazy
tries
lore.
to sleep, but when he wakes up, it's still raining and nighttime. And also notice the weird oddity that there doesn't seem to be any mobs spawning around him, passive or hostile. But the most important part of this video is about
what's up,
to
nobody?
come.
You're still
While
here?
exploring the town,
That's awesome.
Andrew stumbles across 3 journals
for watching,
belonging
boss.
to Chris.
Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll read this for your guys' ease. I've always been fond of Minecraft notebooks. To be able to write a long string of text with an item inside of a video game for no one to ever read. There's something magical about it. I'd beg to differ, but, whatever. So that is why I'm writing today, because no one will ever read this. And I've made a discovery, one that I cannot share with anyone, because who in their right mind would believe me? I was doing some experimenting with builds in another creative world when I built something that has more power than any redstone machine ever built.
What?
That's a bold claim.
Chat, do you know what's going on?
First in a
I
series
kind of like
of
looked
books
away for 1 second.
I'll be hiding in order to preserve this
You know,
information while still keeping it within my grasp.
Yeah, it's an
If somehow someone else is
ARG.
reading this, please stop right now.
What type of Minecraft do you play?
Where it came from. This
I
is
like
not the thing
Minecraft
everyone can
PvP.
know.
Like
Yeah,
the
but
stuff
you know
on
what,
Hypixel
Chris?
is fun. I don't know if I could play it on stream without it being way too
No,
laggy.
hey, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of grasping at straws. I could just leave. I could just get off the game.
Can you look it up and see if the
But I feel
broken
like I'm in
script's
too
ready
deep
for
at this
tomorrow
point.
night? Yeah, no, I
Keep getting
can
told
definitely like plan to
to
watch that tomorrow
leave, to
night.
not go
His memory
to.
came back and he found Chris Shack.
I mean,
Who's Chris Shack?
I'm thinking maybe at this
I know-
point I'm the
wait, is
idiot
that his
for not
last name?
listening. It's like I was warned,
I'm like not
but
following.
I just feel like I'm in too deep now. And I mean, whatever happens to me is like, is it really worse than anything? I mean, it's a video game.
Can you look at
What's
Fishbowl
gonna
too?
happen?
Yeah, I'll
After
take a
this
look, 'cause
show
that's
of
what you guys really
resilience,
want.
It's clear that our protagonist hasn't given up. Andrew finds 2 more journals.
I sent on
There's
Insta
no door
what
out here.
cost.
No door to the outside, but there
I
is a
feel
door.
that.
Wow. Must have been
Oh,
writing
we
a whole
have
essay.
DMs.
And yeah, Andrew's right. They are
Oh.
logs. Because I don't want to waste your time, but these journals are super important, I'm going to read them for you since Andrew does take 5 minutes to read it all. It is rare
I like
one comes
the-
across something that
Oh,
truly
I like
makes a
this
change
sketch.
so fundamental
Nah, I
to the way
messed
they
with
do
this. I
something
messed
that
with
it
this,
must
Willow.
be taken and hidden
Oh,
away.
I
The
follow
discovery
you.
I have made, fortunately
Wow.
and unfortunately, is one of those. I was building
Yeah,
in a
I
creative
would love
world
to
as
see
I
this built
stated in
out.
journal
I would
number
throw it on my
1.
story.
I've always been a fan of horror and horror maps and the mods within Minecraft.
That's
Not
crazy.
just consumption, but creation of said horror maps and mods.
Maybe
There's
the
something
reason
about the game
I
that
can't follow
evokes
this
such a
video is I
strong
keep checking
feeling
chat.
within me. My friends do not share this sentiment. In fact, most of my friends have completely stopped playing Minecraft in the past few years. It is a shame. A game with infinite possibilities cast aside due to it being labeled as a game for children. Luckily, I still have one friend who plays. He and I recently started a survival world together. It was not our first survival world together, but it was our first in a while. Being able to play with someone has rekindled my need to
Use
create
goes
with
Wolfie,
this
I
game.
remember you
So
now.
I decided to
Yeah, I
rekindle
remember you
horror
now.
map.
There we
He and
go.
I have never met
Connor,
in
do you just use
person. I live
Instagram?
on the East
Instagram,
Coast, He
Snapchat.
lives on the West Coast, but I quite love it over here, particularly the nature near
What's
my
an
house.
ARG?
So I wanted to make him a horror map
I forgot
set
what
in
exactly
my town
means,
and
but it's
surrounding
like-
wooded area. That is when I built the
It's
thing
like
that
almost like an
changed
interactive,
everything. That was journal 2,
spooky
and
story,
this is journal
usually in
3.
like
The first sign of
I
something
don't know.
going
I can't
awry
describe
was
it
the
well.
corruption. In the forest near my house, the little wooded area, there was a structure. I figured that the structure would be great for a horror map. They can create your wishes come true or fulfill your deepest nightmares. So I built it. I tried to make it as accurate as possible, but for whatever reason, whenever I would save and quit and rejoin the world, the structure would be made up of textureless blocks. Frustrated me to no
Oh my god, this
avail,
video
I had
is
no clue
yapping.
why. So I started a new
I know I should
creative
probably
world.
pay
I used this
attention.
world to document
I
this
can't like
phenomenon,
complain
and for
about
some
like the
reason,
video
the same
yapping and then
corruption
be like,
did
guys,
not
what's
process
happening?
within
It's like
this
that person
world.
who's
I
on their
tried different
phone while
designs,
watching a
but
movie and then
everything I
asks
made
every
led
5
me
seconds,
back to
oh,
the
who's that?
original. It was strange. I figured the issue had been solved, but there was insatiable interest within me dragging me back again and again. I'm going to leave it at that. This is not the last journal, however, no more journals will be hidden within this world. I'm going to continue this documentation in the same world where I made all the test structures. This is a reminder for myself, not an invitation to go find it yourself. If all goes as planned, I should be able to get to the other world without even closing out of this one. And as expected, when he finishes reading, Andrew finds a bone and a bucket of water, just what he needs to escape this world through the well. But before he does, Andrew breaks down.
I'm tired. I finally think I have something. It's just nothing. And now I've got to go. I'm sure I've got to take this water bucket, put it in the well, and go down. And I'll end up in that place where I can't talk anymore. The land of towers. These towers, these wells, are connecting across multiple devices. It doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense as to how this is happening. How I'm able to go down a well, come out of another one, and be in a place that I've never even been to, a place that I've only seen or heard of. It doesn't make sense.
What's up, Nicholas? How we doing? We're just
But
we're
in a
watching
weird
this like cool,
fucking
creepy
way, it
Minecraft
sorta
video.
does. In a weird, twisted
Send an improvement.
way.
Let me look. Let me look.
It's a concept that I can grasp. It's a concept I can at least understand.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
no, that's
not
fire.
why, but how it works. And now I'm just
That's
rambling.
fire. I like
I'm,
that. If you could do that, yeah.
I'm a lunatic.
So I don't know if you guys can see this chat,
Hell, I
but
barely
this
even
is like
remembered Chris.
the sketch. This will look cool. I'm
I
excited.
barely even remembered all the times that we...
Lulu, what's up? We're watching a
times
pretty creepy
played games.
Minecraft video. It's cool. I like it.
When no one else was there for me, he was there for me.
Connor, you gonna continue posting on YouTube? Yeah. I've been posting a lot. Yo, free promo. I got you in my story. I got
And
you
I
with
knew
that.
something was missing, but I ignored it. Something was off. The Let's Play world didn't feel right. So I guess next time I'm in a new place, I'll talk to you guys, because something about that place down the well that keeps me from speaking. So I'm just gonna go. And yeah, I'll try to respond to some comments. So thanks for watching this video. Sorry it was kind of just nothing, but yeah, I'll see you guys later.
He's definitely strong. Andrew isn't going to give up. He's going to find his friend. He's going to find and save Chris from whatever hell is going on. But before we watch on, let's talk about the journals. In Journal 1, Chris claims to have discovered a powerful secret, something nobody would believe him about. We can probably speculate that this is the ability of the wells to travel in between worlds. Surely seems like something out of fantasy. Journal 2, though, throws a wrench into all the story we've built up so far. His desire to build a
Yo, new
horror map for
PFP.
Andrew calls into question
like
the
it.
legitimacy of all the videos we've seen. Is this whole channel
Wait,
just a map
I
that
don't know if I
Andrew
can
is
see it.
playing? Though given Andrew's reaction,
Oh yeah, I never did get to play that.
and the severity of the mental torture Andrew is going through, it's likely that this isn't just a map that Chris would give to his friend. This is real horror. Chris also somewhat confirms this, writing that this world was meant to be the horror map, but apparently building the well in the center changed everything. In Journal 3, Chris mentions a structure that can fulfill your wishes that he found in the woods near his house. This is obviously a well, but taking it one step further, I'm willing to bet good money that this is the exact same well we see in the woods in the video images of towers. This is the well in the woods next to Chris's house. Apparently, when Chris tried to recreate the build, whenever he rejoined his world, it would be consumed by textureless blocks. But then when he tried in a creative world, the corruption never happened. What this makes me think is that either he didn't build it right in creative, or something about replicating his town and the woods brought upon the corruption. Chris ends with a note saying that he'll finish the documentation in said creative world as well as the well designs, a world we will soon actually see. He mentions this isn't an invitation, but it seems so beckoning, just like all the mixed messages we've talked about so far. Does Chris want or not want Andrew to keep going? Andrew also addresses this in the comments. He's confused to what Chris's true intention is. Regardless, this isn't
Alright, well,
where
I'll
our
doodle
story
stuff on Monday
ends,
or
as
something.
Andrew
I'll send you
keeps
progress.
pushing
And
through.
have bad.
After
Hey, have a good
jumping
night.
through the
I'm excited
well,
to see it.
Andrew is back in the land of towers and later exits into a cavern. He finds a door with a slice of cake and he begins to climb up the various ladders and pathways, but 9 minutes in, this happens.
Kind of feel like it's keeping me warm, but there's none down there. And there's not.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Oh, hell no.
Hello? Oh my god. Damn it.
Ooh, bro.
Hello?
Oh, hell no.
Andrew chases the figure but can't catch up and the black shadow disappears. But just as
hell
Andrew mentions
no.
that his world might actually be haunted, Wet Hands starts playing.
I don't
Hey,
know
3655, what's
what
up?
that is, and I don't think it's
All
like
right, peace
a
out,
mob
Eggy.
or like a mod, because why would it be any of that? I mean, this whole time I've kind of just been
Ooh,
hoping
hell
to
nah,
myself that's
bro.
what it is, you know?
Got
I've
me
been
watching
just
like this.
holding on to hope, hoping that my game isn't. I don't know. I don't want to say haunted, because I don't even know what the implications of a game being haunted could even mean. I know a lot of people have
Bad.
been saying that figure, that the figure is Chris. I'm not a ghost
Boys, tonight's
believer,
Friday. I'm
but
staying up late, so let's have fun. Hell yeah, Nicholas.
I mean,
I'll be up to watch at least the end of this video.
there's a ghost
Then I
in my
might go to
game,
bed. It's
let's just
kinda late.
entertain the idea that there's a ghost in my game. If there's a ghost in my game, and people are saying it's the ghost of Chris, then that implies something bad. It implies something really bad. So, you know what? I don't care what it was. We're gonna keep going.
If we look into the description, Andrew
Braver
notes that
than
the
me.
subtitles of this video are messed up, and this should immediately pique our interest. Indeed, turning on captions, we
Sleep
find
is
a
the
messed
big
up string of text.
2025
The
in a
text
way.
is encoded in
What?
base 64, and decoding
Let's
it
start a
gives us a
game
YouTube
show.
URL
How's
to
this
another
chat?
unlisted
I
video
should do a
called
game
Not
show.
Listening.
Be
This
fun.
is from the POV of our black figure watching Andrew, and also notably, he can hear him. This guy doesn't just watch Andrew, he can fully hear what
10/9
he's
for me,
saying,
it's
further
12/9
adding
for
to
me,
the idea
so
that
it's
this is a
getting late.
ghost stuck in Andrew's machine, not just someone in his world. In the following video, A Familiar Place, Andrew spawns back in Towerland. He explores a little and finds a tunnel with a new block palette, smooth stone and sandstone. Upon entering the well and picking up a blue rose, he appears in, well, a familiar place. I'll let him take it away.
I might be wrong here, but the rain stopped. This
Ooh, we're back.
looks a lot like looks a lot like the what it is. That's crazy. Sorry. Kind of caught me off guard with this one. This is the
Oh, but
for
it's a
those of you who
frowny
don't know, this is
face.
the old Legacy console edition tutorial world. But I think what specifically about this version, this house that's down here, this is the first world I ever played on when I first bought the game. Or not bought the game, got it for my birthday.
7 minutes in, though, something strange happens. The video cuts, and Andrew notifies us that some time has passed and his voice has completely changed.
I will say, it is really weird to be back here. I didn't think I would ever explore this world again.
What happened here? This question never really gets addressed, but Andrew isn't all that has changed. All the lights are totally gone. Andrew, largely unfazed by this, takes a few minutes to reminisce on the world. He explores, walks around, but finally runs into a trail of signs that read as follows. The closer you get, the further you stray. We are not alone. I was the second, you will be the third, but the first is not a kind one. You can still leave, but you won't do that. You are too far gone, and you don't even know it. Andrew then finds a well, and the video
ominous.
ends. The obvious point of interest in this video is the
Would you
messages
rather
on
be
the signs,
100%
likely
brain
left
rot
by none
or
other
your
than
brain
Chris
rotting?
himself. The first one,
What kind of would you rather
you
is
stray,
that?
it reads like some
What do you
sort of
mean?
Sphinx riddle and could mean many different things. But the next few are very interesting. We are not alone. I was the second, you will be the third, but the first is not kind. So according to Chris, there are 3 people in the equation. Him, Andrew, and the first. But who is that? Well, you may recall that across the series, there have only ever been really 3 characters. The 2 main ones, Andrew and Chris, but a third, smaller character that I've mentioned here and there, that's right, Smile. Is this mysterious smiling figure the first? And in that case, who really is he, and what does he want with Andrew, and what was he actually the first of? Well, I'm happy and sad to say we're about to find out the tragic truth. This is the island in the mist. The video begins with Andrew in Towerland. He sees a well in the far distance, an island in the mist, and as he tries to get to it, he realizes that he can walk on the void, so he begins to span the gap towards the well. But as he reaches it, he turns around, and there he is, Smile, looking him down from afar. Panicked,
Ooh.
Andrew mines in and turns around one more time to see Smile chasing after him.
Okay. I don't know what that was back there, but something
Chicken
was...
jockey. What's a better pet, a duck or a
I
chicken?
don't know what that was. I don't know what that
I don't
was.
think
have
either
any
are great
blocks on
pets.
me. Of course, I don't have any blocks on me. Whatever was following
Would
me,
you rather be
can't get
dumb
through
and
here.
everyone love you or smart and
Shouldn't
everyone hates
be able to
you?
get through here.
Loki first
I don't even
one.
know where it came from.
If everyone loves you, it's kind of a matter. Well, like your
Sorry,
good family,
guys.
good
The world
friends.
where
Yeah,
Andrew
I'd be an
pops
idiot
out
then.
is also an island in the mist. He finds my home and my cow, and then what appears to be a well.
Not desirable? Is that what it said?
What does that mean?
Is this the
Bro.
creative world that Chris was talking about in his journals when he was trying to replicate the will designs, or is this something
Yeah, I'd be dumb and
totally
everyone loved me. I
different?
think that
Andrew
that's the
follows the
best.
path to Blue Rose Summit and runs into more signs. The flowers remind me of before I became what I am today, what I used to be. What have I become? This isn't me.
Would you
anymore.
rather
I
have
want
5
to go
loyal
home.
friends or
I
$2
have to figure out how to
on Mr.
recreate
Lee's?
the magic well and
5
to
loyal
a place
friends.
so nice,
What am I
but
gonna do with
cannot remember the
$2?
blueprint. Andrew runs into more well designs, progress yet regression, and not enough clay possible. This one sign verifies that this likely isn't the creative world Chris was talking about in his journals, otherwise how would he not have enough clay to finish the well? You can't run out of blocks in
Chat,
creative
would you
mode,
rather
but
have
I'm getting
5
ahead of
loyal
myself.
friends
The
or
worst
$2?
is
It's a
very
crazy
much yet to
question.
come.
I don't know what that's all about. Like lead places. Maybe, I don't know, decorative choice.
Oh.
What the hell? That looked familiar.
Nah, he's gonna turn around. It's gonna be a jump scare.
Where did it go?
5 loyal friends? Yeah, I hope so.
You know what to do. There's a hole in the tree.
Bro, what?
Alright, whoever's in this world.
Would you
this
rather
isn't
have $1 million
funny anymore.
or 1 million loyal friends? You
What-
can't have a
what do
million
you
loyal friends.
want?
That's. I guess a million loyal friends, but like.
I'm at a breaking point here.
You only need a
at
couple
a
loyal friends.
breaking
So I guess I take the $1 million.
What do you want from me?
Having a few
You know
loyal
what to do.
friends
What
is
does
more
that
important than $1 million, but a million loyal friends, like, nah, I don't think that can happen.
Great.
Friendship's more important, but like
Yeah,
a million loyal friends
I
is
think,
like almost
I
like
think it's
impossible.
great that you're being cryptic with me, Chris, if that's even who you are. I think it's great that you're leading me on a wild goose chase. I get it. I get that you like to create experiences for people or whatever, contextualize. But could you just talk to me? Is it that hard?
Andrew finishes the well and enters the tower world, except he's not on the surface this time. Instead, he's met with this.
Oh. Oh. Alright, let's get in real chat. Ooh. You want to talk? Oh, boy. Oh, chat. This is getting real. Oh my god. Yo, why is this like kind of creepy? No, dude. No, dude. Oh, this is weird. Oh my god. Been watching you. You have your friend and I. Oh, so it's not his friend. Wait, chat, what is going on? I know you feel it. They call the well, isn't it lovely? Yo, what, chat? What is going on right now? It's creepy as hell. No jump scare, please. I don't like jump scares, bro. It's kind of scary. Would you rather be perfect at one skill or mad at every skill? Depending on how you define mad. Would you rather be loved by everyone while being smart or hated while being dumb? What? I'd rather be smart and loved than hated and dumb. What? What do you mean, bro?
What did we just watch?
Yeah, what did we
This
just
is
watch?
without a doubt one of the most important videos we've seen so far. Given that Smile says your close friend and I, we now know for sure that there are two entities watching Andrew. The first, who I'll call Smile, and the second, Mr. Shadow, aka Chris. The dialogue is extremely disturbing.
Yo,
Smile
chat, was this not
references
creepy
something
for anyone
called
else?
The Call of the Well. Something
Like, you guys
Andrew
are just
can
like not even
feel
talking
and
about
will
it.
reunite him with Chris. And it doesn't take many leaps and logic
You should get
to
the mod
deduce
called
what
The
Smile
commentators is
implying,
good. I'll
Smile
look up a video
wants
for that.
Andrew to die. If we've established
Would
from
you rather
before
talk to
that
death or
Chris
God?
passed
What?
away in a well and he calls himself the second, it seems likely that Smile, the first, also died in a similar way, and he wants Andrew to become the third and end it all, to drown himself in a well. It seems awfully bold that Smile claims to know so much about Andrew that he also feels this call of the well, as he calls it. But this is something we know
Have I ever
is
seen the
probably
Minecraft
true.
movie? I
Remember
have seen
what
the
Andrew
Minecraft
said
movie.
earlier.
I
Chicken
barely even
jockey.
remembered Chris.
I mean, my heart is
I barely
beating
even
at
remember
an
all
alarming rate
the
right now. Should I
times
stop
we-
watching?
All the
Dude,
times
I
we
was tweaking out a little
played
bit too,
games.
Nicholas. Like, look, yeah, I was tweaking out a little bit.
When no one else was there for me, he was there for me.
The subtext is that this was a time when nobody else was there for him. Andrew was depressed, and the only person he had was Chris, and maybe the wells around the world they shared was Chris's way of silently telling Andrew that he felt the call of the well as well, that he wasn't okay himself. It's extremely mentally taxing to help a friend going through something like this, and it definitely wouldn't have made Chris's mental state any better. Maybe this is what Chris was talking about when he said he didn't want Andrew to make the same mistake he did in Leaf
I've seen more.
Protocol. He
I've also
doesn't
seen
want
creepier
Andrew
stuff than
to
this. I'm just saying
end
for
his own
Minecraft,
life.
it's pretty
He wants
good.
his friend to live on. That's
Bro, I
why
haven't seen the
Chris
Minecraft
wanted to
movie,
keep
but
him
me,
from
I'm
the
a crash
tower
out.
dimension, to
Yeah,
keep
I
him
kinda
from
liked it.
Smile, to not find out
What's
the
up,
truth
nobody?
that he
You're
had
still
died
here?
by his own hands, as that would probably
Been
make the
grinding this
survivor's
stream.
guilt too large for Andrew to handle. Chris has been doing everything in his power to keep his best friend peacefully oblivious and, more importantly, alive. But this depressing truth aside, this story is far from over. This mystery isn't solved. There are 4 more videos to watch, so join me as we figure out
Damn.
who Smile really is and what actually happened to Chris. The next video, Winter Wonderland, begins as Andrew gets dunked into what seems like a network of sewers, and he exits into, well, a winter wonderland.
Welcome back to another video. As you know, something is wrong. Something at the end of the last video is following me or stalking me, and it wants me to, I don't know, whatever it wants me to do, it wants me to do something, and it doesn't seem very good.
Say
I
that
don't know
again,
about you
bro.
guys, but if I were to talk to someone,
Would you
whose
rather
world I
watch
was
your
inhabiting, I don't think I
childhood
would lock them in a
childhood
cage and
videos or
circle
see
around
further
them
videos?
ominously
I'd
if
say
I
see
had any
further
good
videos.
intentions.
The
I'm always
things have
interested to see
suddenly
what's out there.
changed. The textures
I
are
get bored if
different.
it's just childhood
Fascinating.
videos again and
Andrew
again.
quickly catches on to what's
I
going
still
on
like
here.
watching
This
them.
is now. I don't know why I didn't recognize the texture pack. It's so clear now. This is the old festive mashup pack. Played this like the day it came out on the Xbox 360.
He then finds a trail of signs, and we get this.
Yeah, I think that much is clear.
Lol. How dare you kind of made me yawn. Made me yawn, bro.
He's using your longing for the simpler times against you. The only easy way out is to quit. There's still time. Okay, easy way out. Well, I think we're past that at this point. But if there's still time,
But there is another way.
another way. You're resilient. You always have been.
So there's like 2 entities in this world, chat?
If you wish to do
Is that what's
this,
going on?
I will not resist. Just know it's not going to be easy. He is strong. You're talking about he again. You must gather the bones. One of my journals has the details. Please find it. Wait. One of my journals. Just like the journals that. Oh my god. Okay, if the person who's writing this isn't lying to me and they're being truthful.
Would you rather go to the future
Chris
or
write these
past and
signs?
come back?
Am I allowed to change things? I mean, in the future, you
Chris,
can.
if you're really writing this,
If you know the
hear me right
future, you
now.
can do a lot of good things. You can have a lot of power, but if you can change the
I
past,
still need
that's-
answers.
I would do neither personally.
But I hope you know the only reason I'm doing this is because of how much I miss you. None of this has ever been about me or wanting to. It's always been about trying to figure out what happened. So if this is you, then please, like, talk to me. Talk to me more. I miss you. Another.
I'm Steve. Oh, that's cute.
Talking this directly.
Alright, you better go
is
save his
taking a
friend,
while.
right?
Or we got 10 minutes for him to save his
What?
friend, as possible.
Through the signs, I'll talk more to you in the future. No more cryptic messages. Not from me.
I kind of like this story. It's pretty good. Have you seen it, Thunderbolts? No, I'm not sure what that is.
I can do this.
Victory Cold, the sentiment is extraordinarily heartwarming. With nothing else but a Christmas miracle, the friends have finally reunited. Chris clearly does care about Andrew, and he mentions
I like how
something
much
interesting.
storytelling you can
He's
do
using
through just
your
like
longing for
Minecraft.
several
Like this is
times
pretty
against
cool.
A theme that's popped up a lot in this series.
Honestly, I kind of just wanted to like play like old times, you know? I had the bright idea to download a texture pack, as you can see here, that sort of mimics the classic look and feel of Minecraft. I think there's a charm to kind of bringing the classic building style back. The old school, kind of crappy, almost uncanny looking buildings. I always found the charm in those to be almost better than the more complex builds.
Andrew's love for nostalgia, for simpler times.
You'd rather say an embarrassing
Andrew
story or
is
scream as
drawn
loud as
to
you
the
can,
past
embarrassing
when
story.
things were happier. He doesn't
I don't care
want
about
to
my embarrassing
change.
stories.
That's why Andrew's voice
They're
changing
funny,
so much
usually.
in that one old world video is so significant. Andrew is literally growing up, and he doesn't necessarily want to. And who can blame him? Smile is preying on Andrew's love for nostalgia and a simpler past to lull him in, to draw him ever closer to giving up on the end of the is in all caps, screaming out to the viewer. A description that we've seen in Island in the Mist. And there's only one character we know that talks in all caps. This is a Let's Play belonging to Smile. Smile gives us a tour of his Minecraft world, and it's strangely normal. He mentions a well that he built, but he
Twilight
doesn't
Riz.
go there anymore. It seems that if our well is symbolic of death and hopelessness, Smile has also experienced such feelings but is pushing them away and maybe even getting better. He mentions that this house here was his friend anymore. Green Hill belongs village with his own, who is back. Deeper into the towers. You must be careful. He is close, but so are you.
Uh-oh. Oh, bruh. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. It's getting real, boys. Ooh. Ooh.
God.
Andrew exits from an already broken well into a strange world. He walks past broken structures, and then it all clicks into place. This is the exact same house, the exact same world we saw in Smile's Let's Play. This is Smile's world, totally in ruin. The greenhouse, the buildings, the dock, it's all
I can rule one thing out. It's probably not Chris, because Chris's books are signed by Chris. I've come back here once more one last time to bid this world a final farewell.
Alright, yap
And
fest,
just
yap
talks.
fest, yap fest, blah blah blah
Inner
blah.
pair of doors before
I should probably
the
have read
video
that,
ends
but
with this text. The message is as disturbing as it is tragic. Smile has lost hope in humanity. After the devastation of his Minecraft world, likely by the classmates he mentioned last episode,
Bro.
the last straw had been pulled. He was done. He mentions
Bro
the
turns
one
into
in the
a monster
forest
'cause
and
someone
getting to the bottom
griefs his
safely,
Minecraft
which
world? Are
raises
you
an
serious?
interesting point. Is he talking about the same well as the one by Chris's house? The same well we saw in the
like, that's a
images?
creepy
Did
image right
Smile
there,
and
bro.
Chris live in the same woods? It honestly might be. But we finally reached the last video on this channel, and it's time to confirm our worst fears and watch
It's
Smile's
not super
final
normal,
Let's Play.
but I wouldn't
Notice
freak out
how
too
the
bad.
text changes from friends to classmates, and soon things only begin to get worse. They treat Smile nicely at first. They pretend to be friends, but we know the dark truth of what's to come. They ask Smile for diamonds, but when he goes into the mine and comes back, well...
Oh no, his world is griefed, so he turns into a scary monster. Alright, the story was so good, but now it's like low-key leaving.
And the video ends, confirming our worst fear. 10 years in school was slipping into depression, occupied by thoughts of death or the call of the well. And after his classmates wreak havoc on his Minecraft world, Smile tips over the edge. He tries to end his life in a well he found in the woods by his house, but things all don't go as planned. Smile lives on as some sort of ghost in the machine, a ghost that goes on to haunt the well in the woods. Chris, a boy living in the same woods, stumbles across the well, and when he builds it in Minecraft as part of a horror map for his friend Andrew, he inherently brings the spirit of Smile along with it. Now Smile begins to haunt him, filling him with thoughts of hopelessness and grief, and pushing him deeper into the call of the well. At some point, it simply becomes too much for Chris to handle. Haunted by the anguished spirit of Smile,
Don't tell me this is part
comforting his
1.
only friend Andrew through difficult times, Chris just can't take it anymore and gives into the call, ending his own life in the same well.
Or
But
part
just
2.
like Smile, Chris's spirit lives on, and he regrets his mistake. He regrets leaving Andrew and leaving the world behind.
I can't tell if
So he
there's
does
a part 2.
everything in his power to make Andrew forget about it
Oh,
all.
it's probably part 2. Alright. Peace out, stream. This was good. I'll be probably streaming tomorrow.